Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest live watch along. Liga Warsaw, I believe that's how you pronounce. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's spelled in a very, very different way. It's spelled Legia Warszawa. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Let me know in the comment section if I am actually pronouncing it right. Liga Warsaw versus Chelsea is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, in the Conference League. Big match, man. As Mr. Enzo Maresca has said, we are very lucky. We are very lucky to be experiencing this type of nights. And there's some mad images out there on social media what the atmosphere can be at Liga Warsaw. So let's see what type of match is served up. Look, the bottom line is it's very difficult to get hyped up about these type of matches when in the last couple of days we've witnessed some brilliant Champions League football. And then to go from those matches to Liga Warsaw versus Chelsea is very difficult, very, very difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, big up to each and every one of you guys that has joined in. I'm a little bit under the weather, bit of sore throat, bit of fever, bit of runny nose. This is what's going to happen when you have kids. When you have kids, they bring in all of these diseases from outside, from school, from daycare, and then they pass it on to their parents. Beautiful, beautiful. So if I'm struggling, I do apologize. And I've got my tea ready. It's zombie hours, by the way. It's absolutely zombie hours. It's 1:17 a.m. here in Sydney, Australia, by the way. 1:17 a.m. I had a little bit of sleep, not so much. So hopefully, I can last the course. Hopefully, the match is exciting for us to, commentate and make conversations out of it. For the entirety of the match. If it's a boring match, then we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle. All of us are going to struggle together. Yeah, big up to each and every one of you guys that has joined in. Shivendra, big up to you, my man. Big up, Miz. Honestly, the only thing keeping me sane about Chelsea is your content and entertainment. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Shivendra. Really, really appreciate all the support. Much, much appreciated. Dylan Perplex, big up, brother Miz. Big up to you as well, my man. Your Hala Madrid better make a comeback because, inshallah, we will be there next week by hook or crook. Hopefully, next Thursday, that's Thursday morning for me, which will be Wednesday night for everyone else. Hala Madrid, Dylan Perplex. There's only one outcome that I can accept as a 4-0 victory against Arsenal. That is all I can accept. So hopefully that happens, man. You better be in the live chat. Abdurrahman, big up to you, my man. Miz waited for you from Cape Town, South Africa. Big up, my man. Shivenda Barcelona trashed Dortmund 4-0 and PSG 3-1 versus Villa. Your thoughts on this? As expected. I expected Barcelona to thrash Dortmund, and that's exactly what has happened. And I expected PSG to beat Villa comfortably. It looked a little bit iffy in the beginning, but ultimately the quality between the teams, and this is no disrespect to Villa. Villa is actually quite a good team, but PSG well drilled, well coached, and the quality of players that they have is simply sensational. Now, 3-1 I think is a very good result. I think at 2-1 would have been a little bit sticky for PSG, considering going to Aston Villa. But I think 3-1 going to Aston Villa, I'm sure PSG are capable of scoring. So I think both of those teams will go through. And rightly so. They should go through easily. Well, Barcelona definitely easily. I hope PSG as well. I really don't want to see, as much as, Premier League team, no problems, but I don't want to see Aston Villa go through. And, I want Arsenal to face, if Arsenal does go through, I want them to face a very, very stern opposition. Icky, big up, Miz. I'm going for a 0-2 win tonight. Yeah, look, we're going to talk about the game. Obviously, I didn't do a preview because I don't even know how to do a preview on a team that I don't know much about. I really don't know much about. So obviously, we can talk about all of that. And look, regardless of how the atmosphere might be at Liga Warsaw, I fully expect Chelsea to take care of business tonight. I really do. Like, this competition is not for us. I've said this in a repeated manner. Like, I've said it repeatedly. Chelsea Football Club should not be in this competition purely because of the fact of how much our budget is, the level of quality. Our level of quality is probably Europa League. It's probably not good enough to be competing at the highest level in the Champions League. I think look, we can be in the Champions League. We just won't go far. That's the thing. But I think Europa League, we could potentially go all the way. Conference League, I think it's a competition that is way beyond us. Way, way beyond us. And that's, being as respectful as possible. And that's not even bigging us up or anything like that. That's just purely the sense that the vast difference in budget and financial strength between us and the rest of the competition in the conference league is just mad. It's absolutely mad. But yeah, we're going to delve into that a lot more. Take care of your health, Miz. Do not stress yourself too much. Appreciate your dedication and efforts. And I appreciate that. Shivendra, thank you. Abdurrahman, your work ethic and dedication is top notch. Appreciate that. Dylan Perplex, Liga 1, Chelsea 7. Look, I don't know whether that's going to be the outcome, but I do expect a victory. Keep it up, Miz. Love your content. Chelsea win. Newton, big up to you, my man. Brother Miz, there is nothing more embarrassing than to lose to Arsenal. We should 4-0 them. Hala Madrid, thanks for the support, albeit temporary. Don't worry. I'm thinking about getting myself a Real Madrid jersey, man. I'm looking out for it. I might go out there and just get myself a Real Madrid jersey. Might even get like a scarf. Put the scarf around my head like Rambo style. Next week, I am there, inshallah, God willing. That match, I need to see Arsenal get knocked out. How Arsenal... Everyone looked at that tie and thought Real Madrid are going to go through. Everyone laughed at Arsenal. And now it seems like Arsenal are going to have the final laugh, and I can't have that. I simply cannot have that. The real UCL starts tonight. Oh, man, this whole thing about real UCL. I pray Chelsea lose today. I want Maresca out. He's bad. Wow. I don't want a loss. I want us to go out there and just win the whole thing. But it's not. It shouldn't be so binary that I need Chelsea to lose so that Maresca is out. Like, if you are Maresca out, regardless of we win or not, you're Maresca out. Me personally, I am getting a bit annoyed with Enzo Maresca with what he's been saying in recent times. I think it doesn't make sense. A lot of the stuff he's been saying does not make sense. But I'm not really Maresca out because, and it's not like I'm a huge fan of him either. I'm very neutral about the whole situation. If he goes, he goes. I'm not going to lose any sleep. But I don't trust this current mob to bring in a manager worthwhile. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we can get rid of Maresca, but who are we going to replace him with? It's not going to be anyone that you think we're going to get. It's going to be another untried manager. It's going to be another manager that is also developing. We like everything to be developed. So, do you think Maresca is underestimating Liga, taking all the youngsters with? Heard their crowd is insane. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I have no issues with us playing youngsters. Really. We should still be going out there and winning. And I've got no problems with us starting with youngsters because we have a game in the Premier League coming up very, very soon. There's not much of a turnaround from this game to the Premier League game. Literally, I think 2 days. And we should be thinking about making it into the Champions League positions. So I can understand that there can be rotation today, and I've got no qualms about starting with some kids. No qualms, no qualms. And if that means we end up losing, well, that's still not going to be good enough. We should be able to beat Legia Warsaw. Like, seriously, we should be. Courtney, big up to you. Ramen Kava was available and they bought Sancho. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ramen Duo was available and they bought Felix. Yeah, yeah. Iki, our level is in the Champions League group stage. I agree. Ramen Enrique was available and they picked Poch. I love how Ramen's just going out there saying all of this stuff. It's interesting. Gavido, predictions today. I'm going to go with, I think they might score. I don't know much about them, to be honest. I don't think I've ever watched a Liga Warsaw game. Maybe a 3-1 victory. 3-1, maybe even a 2-1. And then we take care of business at Stamford Bridge. Miz, what happened to you? I'm a little bit under the weather, just a little bit sore throat, bit of fever, bit of runny nose. The weather's changing here in Sydney, Australia. It's almost winter time now, and yeah, my kids they got sick, and then they passed it on to myself and my wife. So yeah, hopefully it's okay. Hopefully I'm gonna get better very, very, very soon. Has the lineup dropped yet? Have we got the lineup? Not yet. Not yet. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Assad, my man Assad, you crazy man. Hope you have your pillow ready to fall asleep. Sam, big up to you as well. Nasri Ali, Miss, what do you think of Matic and Onana beef? Onana, he's saying some mad stuff, man. He's absolutely saying some mad stuff. I love it. I love how Matic went downtown on him. Valan, big up to you, my man. Big up, Habibi. Good to see you always, Valan. Kamal, big up. You really look sick. Take care, bro. Hope Chelsea gets serious for fans like you. Appreciate that, my man. And on top of that, I don't know whether I look sick or it's zombie hours, Kamal. It's 1:27 a.m. I literally just woke up about half an hour ago. A bit more than half an hour ago, about 40 minutes ago. Yeah, it's 1:28 a.m. So um, I have the right to look a little bit tired. Intermediate, you're working in the morning. You bet. You bet I'm working in the morning. And I've got a lot of work lined up as well, man. Just it's very busy in the office at the moment. It's very, very busy for my work. Um, so yeah, this game will finish around. Um, this game will finish around 3:45, 4:45 a.m. And then yeah, I might get a little bit more rest, and then I have to work. Yeah, I've got work. I've got work in the morning, and a lot of work lined up. A lot of work lined up. Big up Ashraf, man. Big up Ashraf. Liga Warsaw will finish the game early for you. Hopefully, we finish the game early for them. Do you know what I mean? Take care of business. Beat them like 3-4-0. That'd be fantastic. Texas Blue 24, big up me, is not even worried about this match since Warsaw already have an L in their name. Yeah. Yeah. The logo is mad. The logo is mad. I said that a few weeks back when I saw the logo. These guys already have a L in their logo, so they're already picking up the L, man. Gavita, full-time YouTube, Miz? No, not full-time YouTube. Very much part-time, I suppose. I've got full-time work, and this is more on the side. And I think it's fine. I mean, I'd love to one day go full time if I could, but for the time being, I think it's fine. OBX, I commend you for staying up to watch Maresca's stagnant football. What we do for our love for this club. No, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right, we're gonna still an hour till kickoff. Yep, still an hour to kick off. We've got the lineup here. When's this lineup gonna drop? When does lineups drop for Conference League? When do lineups drop, by the way? Big up Chelsea fan NG. Big up, my man. Big up Miz from Trinidad and Tobago. Good to see you, my man. Shaka. In around 15 minutes, I think. 15 minutes till lineup. Okay, fair enough. So it's an hour before kickoff. It's not like the Premier League, how it's like 1 hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Fair enough indeed. SofaScore already have the lineup, and it's crazy. I'm on SofaScore, but I don't think the lineup is confirmed. The lineup is a predicted lineup. Unless this has changed. Let me just. No, it's the predicted lineup, my man. SofaScore is. Oh, sorry, SofaScore. I'm on FootMob. Sometimes they have early news. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Some news in regards to Ryan Gavenberch. His agent saying that he's good enough for Real Madrid. I love how Matisse got him. Why have you not reported this? Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Local police have warned any traveling Chelsea fans to avoid wearing club colours in Warsaw tonight. Wow. There could be some trouble, man. There could be some trouble. Warsaw fans are not messing about. Looks like it could be an intense situation. This picture must have been taken when they played against Dortmund. So you can see, surely that's a Dortmund flag, no? BVB? Yeah. Guess who's back? Legia Warsaw. Yeah. That looks like a devastating picture, man. That picture, that's pretty scary. That is pretty scary. Yeah, no, there's no news at the moment. Generally, sometimes you'll see people drop early news that this player's playing and this, that, the other. CFC Daily. Okay, CFC Daily. I was at CFC Daily's page. Go there again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. I have no idea who any of those Liga Warsaw players are. Jurgensen, Tossen, Badiashile, Nkunku, Sancho, Palmer, Dewsbury Hall, Reece James, Gusto, George, Achapong. I just hope some of these players, Palmer, especially Palmer, Reece James as well. Palmer and Reece James, they better be fit enough to feature in the Premier League. They better be fit enough to feature because the Premier League game is literally in a few days. So hopefully they're going to be all right for the Premier League. I don't want them to be rested. Um, I don't want them to be rested for Ipswich. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez being rested from midfield, which is fine. I don't expect them to play every single game. You know what I mean? Some of you guys are saying BS lineup. Look, this lineup should still be able to take care of Legia Warsaw. It still should be able to take care of them. I just don't want any compromise in the Premier League. I don't want any compromise in the Premier League. Ornstein, Ashraf saying Ornstein. Oni. Let's have a look at what the Oni is doing. Is the Oni going to make us horny? I don't know. 56 seconds. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham have all met Dean Hussein's representatives ahead of decision being made on 19-year-old centre-back's future. Bournemouth and player want swift outcome. Release clause 15 million. That plus more in weekly Q&A. Look, put us away from this, please. There's no chance. Put us completely away from this. We're not getting Dean Hussein. We are simply not doing that. I mean, look at the caliber of clubs there, man. Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. Yeah, stuff Tottenham. I don't even know what their name is doing there, to be honest. Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. When you've got options of these three clubs, why are you going to choose Chelsea? Why are you choosing Chelsea before? There's no reason for it. Once again, I thought we were out of the race. Weren't we meant to be out of the race? I'm pretty certain we are out of the race. Not that long ago, I saw news out there that Chelsea are out of the race for Dean Hussein. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, Ashraf, I think you're right, bro. It's Mark Geehee. I think it's going to be Mark Geehee. So let's see. But yeah, coming back to the lineup. Look, Tariq George's playing, Achapong's playing, which is fantastic. Sancho and Kunku, no problems. Get your minutes in. Dewsbury Hall, Reece James in the middle. Look, yeah, I'm more concerned about Palmer, you know. I just hope Palmer is available against Ipswich. This is the bench. Obviously, we've got a lot of firepower there. Cucurella, Colwell, Pedro Neto, Fernandez, Madueke, Jackson. Yeah. I think the official lineup is out. Let's go over here. Go to the official lineup. Nkunku should never be starting again. Play that kid Mahuka instead. Do you know what? I've got no problems Nkunku starting in Conference League. If anything, in the Conference League, Nkunku's been doing well. Conference League seems to be his level at the moment. Especially for Chelsea Football Club. No, it's not out. It's not out. Anywho. Bench is very strong. Yep. I just don't like Nkunku. Yeah, look, I get it. Popcorn eating Nkunku will make us snooze. Yeah, I understand it. Absolutely understand it. But in the Conference League, I'm fine. Play in the Conference League. Don't play in the Premier League. Not Babs. Not Babs. So why was he resting players in the Brentford game just to not go all out today? Why not go all out in the Premier League game? This is what I mean. Like the whole tactical setup or whatever it was against Brentford, I don't think that was the right thing to do. We should have started off with our best team. We shouldn't be finishing with our best. We should have started off with our best team and, taken the game head on from the get go. It was never going to be the fact that we rested them in the initial minutes so that we can focus. It was never going to be that. I don't know why. I don't know why Maresca did that. Like, seriously, he jeopardized the match. Some people have been saying that maybe he was looking for a draw against Brentford. That's pretty mad. That's pretty mad if Enzo Maresca was looking for a draw. Very, very mad. Maybe he was. Maybe he was. I knew we were never going to field an absolutely full strength team against Legia Warsaw. I knew we were not going to do that. Which is interesting even more than why didn't we start like that against Brentford? And if it was fatigue and if it was due to injuries and whatnot and load management, then why not come out and say that? He didn't even say that. Enzo Maresca never said that it was due to load management that he started whoever he started. He didn't even say that. All right. I think the lineup is now confirmed. Man, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. It's still a few more minutes. The fact all experienced players fail at this current Chelsea is alarming. Yep. Very alarming. Stephen, big up to you, my man. Conspiracy theory, maybe Karmlek knows UEFA might ban us from Champions League if we qualify due to the breach in FFP. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, anything is possible with these guys. Anything is possible. Crazy theory, but anything is possible. Sick of Maresca and his lies. He needs to go. In the beginning, I was so invested in what he used to say. Now it's annoying. Now I don't even watch the press conferences anymore. Honestly, I don't even watch the press conferences anymore. I get bits and pieces on social media, and honestly, it's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Yeah. My man, Planet. Faz, big up, man. Two different tea. Yeah, man. Two different tea bags, bro. English breakfast, and you might want to try this in your cooking with Faz. You'll try something different. And lemon and ginger. Yeah. I'm a little bit under the weather, Faz. I'm a little bit under the weather. Lemon and ginger apparently is good for recovery. So, yeah. I've always gone with two different tea bags. Different, that mix of different flavors. It's truly does the job, man. Truly does the job. Brother is so stressed, lol, two different tea bags. But you know what? Big up to you and your content, man. Honestly, some of the stuff that you've been pumping out, especially your cooking with Faz, is going off. It is going off. I was watching it a lot all throughout Ramadan. It was hilarious. You and your missus, the chemistry was hilarious. Big up to you, bro. I'm so glad you found something outside of football. Seriously. I need to find something. I need to find something that I can share with the community. How is Chelsea looking, man? Conference League, let's have it. Bro. But don't worry about us, bro. You got a match against Lyon coming up. Worry about that, bro. Worry about Onana. Worry about what Onana's saying. and worry about what Matic is going to be doing to you guys. Worry about all of that. It's going to be cinema. I can't wait. Straight after this game, I can't wait to watch the Man United game, bro. Because I feel like Leon's gonna, Leon's gonna, yeah, Leon's gonna make another hole. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna ensure Man United are pierced. Another hole is pierced in Man United body. They won't even know where to breathe and where to do the other business from. Do you know what I mean? Shivendra, miss your combo with Faz. I'll be back. He'll be back. It's just difficult to do so much content, man. It's really, especially for me. I don't do this on a full-time basis, so it's very difficult to give time, work, kids, running a family. It's just, yeah. And then on top of that, running my own channel, it's just very, very difficult. But we'll try, man. We'll try down the track again. Ms. Ornstein said, watch out for Gittins and Chelsea, but honestly, watching him yesterday, he was as average as Sancho plus Bundesliga tax. Very risky to do such deals. Yeah, look, I'm not sold on Gittins, I'm not sold. Like, I've watched him a few times. He seems like a decent player, but another one of those players that's just, is decent. Another one of those players that are, is not the complete. Like, how many more of these players we're going to go where they still need to develop? We need players that are able to come in and just get the ball rolling. I'm tired of more development players, man. I'm tired. More players that we're gonna. Like, we have enough players to develop. There's no shortages of it. Gittins still has quite a long way to go. And as you said, like, what's the difference? What's the difference between Gittins and what we already have? So I'm not sold on it. But you look, there might be some legs to that. I'll tell you why. We've got Chukwuemeka over there. If you guys, recall that. Chukwuemeka's right now at Dortmund. And there could be some sort of a business that can happen between us and Dortmund. We'll give you Chukwuemeka, give us a bit of discount on Gittins. Like, there could be some sort of situation happening there. So, I don't know, man. Like, Chukwuemeka, apparently we've slapped a 40 million price tag on him. Is Gittins worth 40 million? I don't know, man. I don't know. Jurgensen in goalkeeping position, Achapong, Tossen, Badiashile, Gusto, Reece James, Dewsbury Hall, George, Palmer, Sancho, and Kunku. I've got no problems. Honestly, I've got zero problems with this. I do want to see. I want to see Legia Warsaw's. I want to see their matches. Like, how have they been doing? So they've had a victory against Gornik, another victory against Ruch, draw, then a loss, win against Molde. To be honest, we should be taking care of them. We really should be. It's the bottom line. They're not even top of the table. They're coming fifth. I believe this is the Polish league. Is this the Polish league? They're coming fifth in the Polish league. Yeah, we should be taking care of them. Honestly, we should be taking care of them. Even with this team, we should be taking care of them. There should be too much quality for Liga Warsaw. There really should be. Here we go. My Polish brothers in the building. Big up, Miz. Love to see you butchering all the Polish names. Legia is usually a different team in Europe, so I wouldn't pay much attention to their league table. Okay. Fairs. Let me know how to pronounce Liga Warsaw. Like, can you break it down how I'm meant to pronounce that? Let me know. Planet Fest. Fancy buying Rashford from us in the summer, bro? Yeah, no. Your best bet is Aston Villa. Try and see if you can sell him to him. Seems like he might have rejuvenated his career a tad bit at Aston Villa. Unai Emery seems to like him. Yeah, we definitely don't want Rashford. And in fact, we're probably going to pay the penalty for Sancho as well. So find a place for Rashford and maybe start finding a place for Sancho as well. Because, yeah, we're done with Sancho. But you're going to get the penalty fee. We got scammed by you guys with Sancho. But then again, we scammed you guys for Mount. Both of us, we don't seem to do clean deals with each other. We seem to scam each other. This is where both the clubs have, this is where we've sort of arrived now. This is who we are. Both of our clubs, we seem to scam each other. This is who we are now. We don't do great business with each other. We do scamming business with each other. Yeah, you know what? Not only Chelsea, I think it'll be very interesting to see a lot of like interesting summer movements for different clubs as well. Like Man United is going to be a club that I'm going to be interested to see what they get up to in the summer because they're going to have to do a lot of business. Obviously, we are always doing a lot of business. I think Liverpool will do a lot of business. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Tottenham, couldn't care less. I think they're probably going to get a different manager, to be honest. Man City will do a lot of business. Yeah. Big up, Joshua. Good to see you, my man. Kuba, you pronounce good, Miz. No problems. Thank you. We should win this one easily on paper. But then again, I remember Liga drawing 3-3 against Madrid in 2016. Yeah. But see, 2016, we're talking about nearly 10 years ago. Nearly 10 years ago. I mean, is it still the same? But also, are we Real Madrid? Real Madrid 2016. That was a mad team. We're nowhere near Real Madrid. Definitely not 2016 Real Madrid. Even the current Real Madrid, which is not the greatest, but look, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. If we lose, I'm pretty sure at Stamford Bridge we're going to do the business. Even if we lose, I'm so certain we're going to do the Stamford Bridge we're going to do the business at Stamford Bridge. Because obviously we got the second leg over there. Yeah. Stephen, United are following our model now. Yeah. Martin, big up to you. Miz, you come from an English-speaking country, but I love your humility when asked to let you know how to pronounce that. Liga, big up. Please, God bless you, blood. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tariq, big up to you, my man. Since we are unlikely to get your curious Osimhen, bring me 2 strikers in the summer. Do you know what? I don't even think we're going to get Delap, you know. I'm not confident about Delap. I was not that long ago. I'm actually not even confident about Delap. And in all honesty, I don't even think we should be going for Delap. Even though I like Delap, but he's another young striker. We should be going for someone like Gyökeres and Osimhen. We're not going to do that. Here's my crazy prediction. Do not be surprised if we get the striker from Strasbourg. Do not be surprised. That's my crazy prediction. Strasbourg striker. I don't know his name. Amiga or something like that. Do not be surprised. The other one is obviously Benjamin Sesko, but Sesko, it's got to be the right price. It's got to be the right price. Conrad Harder. Wow, yeah, that's the other guy. That's at Sporting Club de Portugal. Sanjay, big up Miz. Bro, love your content. If Nkunku can't score against these lot, then he is not worthy to play even in championship. Now, this is Nkunku's competition. This is Nkunku's competition. This is one spot where Nkunku thrives. If he doesn't do the business here, God have mercy on him. God have mercy on him. I believe Nkunku will do well here. I believe that. This is the level of opposition where Nkunku should be thriving. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I think this will be very, very interesting conversation, and the live chat, as always, participate. But before that, quick sip. Okay. MCT, cheers, Miz. Your content makes sense. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent times, I've seen people say Chelsea's had a good season. In fact, Enzo Maresca has said that. Enzo Maresca has said that Chelsea's had a good season. Let me know in the comment section if you agree that if we had a good season. Now, I've been thinking, because I don't think we've had a good season just because we're fourth. And I'll add context around that. Man City. We can all agree Man City, the Blues is the lineup's out. And we've already talked about the lineup. I'm fine. I'm fine with the lineup. That doesn't really matter to me. We can all agree that Man City are having a poor season. Yeah? We can all agree on that. If Man City are having a poor season and they're only a point away from us, I think. They're only 1 point away from us. If Man City are having a poor season and they're just 1 or 2 points away from us, how are we having a good season? Now, a lot of people will say, but means that's crazy. Man City have a lot of success behind them. Man City have won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. They have won lots of trophies. They have every right to have an off season and to rebuild. And for them, compared to what they've done in recent times, yes, that is a poor season. But we are nowhere near Man City, and we shouldn't be comparing that way. For our standards, we are having a better season because we've been poor, we've been rubbish, and on that basis, we've been doing better. See, it's crazy. See, that's where I'm like, wait a minute. When have we, as a fan base, just dropped our standards so below that a season that is poor for Man City and they're only couple of points away from us, yet we deem our season to be good. You see where my problem is? I get what people are saying. Well, they've had success. We haven't. My problem is there. Why haven't we why haven't we been having success? Why is our standard so much on the ground? Why? Since these new owners have come in, like this is the third season under them. This is the third season under them. Why are we still struggling? Why are we not able to compete at the highest level? And a lot of people will say, but means we'll be struggling even under Roman. Sure, okay, we might not have competed since 2017 under Antonio Conte when the last time we won the Premier League. I get it, but our standard under Roman wasn't this low. We were still picking up trophies. We were still picking up Europa League. We were still picking up Champions League. We were still picking up Club World Cup and so on and so forth. And overall, our team, we were capable of beating top teams on a given day. Sure, we haven't competed for the Premier League even prior to these lot coming in, but these lot, they've changed so much at our football club. They've ripped everything apart. So I take it that, okay, even prior to the ownership, we weren't competing in the Premier League, but I can't sit here and say that we are having a good season. I feel like we're having an average season. I'm not saying we're having a poor season. We're having an average season. I don't know why some Chelsea fans want to go out there and keep saying, no, we're having a good season. Like, good in what sense? Good in what sense? Good because your standards are low? Your standards are low and that's why we're having a good season? No. A lot of people ask me, oh, Pamiz, what did you predict at the start of the season? Okay, yeah, sure. I predicted sixth. Based on the team that we have, the squad that we have, and the business that we did last summer and in the January window, I predicted sixth. Well, really not the January window, but January window was a different mood at that time. But start of the season, I predicted sixth. Now, a lot of people are like, Miz, you predicted sixth, but we're fourth, so we're doing better. We're doing better. And I'm like, just because I predicted sixth, that doesn't mean that I'm happy predicting sixth. And just because we are coming fourth, which is better than my prediction, that doesn't mean I still have to be happy because we're coming fourth, because you have to see how we are fourth. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I predicted sixth. That doesn't mean I'm happy about that. I'm still unhappy. I don't want to predict sixth. I want to be able to say, you know what? We're going to come second, first, whatever. First, second, third, close to the top. And just because now we're coming fourth, I don't necessarily have to be happy either, because we're literally fourth by a whisker. We're holding on. We are literally holding on. And for the past 3 months, nearly 4, our form has been abysmal. It's been abysmal. I don't want us to be fourth in this manner. I'd rather us be fourth and have some level of quality about us, so that I can say, you know what? Yeah, we're progressing. We're progressing. Are we really progressing? I don't know. So let me know. Let me know in the live chat. I'm going to grab some of your comments. Regia Park, thanks so much for the super chat. EPL is weak, Miz, hence why we are fourth. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Besides Liverpool and Arsenal, everyone else is quite even games. They're quite even games. Um, us, I'm pretty sure we've only had 3 wins in the past 13 in the Premier League, yet we still find ourselves at fourth. That in itself should tell you how the rest of the league, where it's very average, very, very average, besides the top 2. Planet Faz, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Big up my brother, Bangladeshi brother. Thank you so much. Keep supporting Ms. People. Great guy and content. Can't wait till Man UFC versus Chelsea are back at the top again. Come on, man. The glory days, man, when both of our teams used to dominate. The Blues, Miz, most of our fan base thinking we're having a good season because we're fighting for top 4, but they don't realize that we are fourth because teams behind us dropping points. We are lucky, to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. We will be 7th at best, no higher, and we won't win conference. No faith at all in this club and the clueless mid everything that's infected in it. Shivendra, we are progressing business-wise. Ms. Great business. Demonate, the Demonate. Top 4 races have been inconsistent for years. Just get me into the Champions League. I don't buy the weak argument. My man, just get me into Champions League. Is that all you like? Is that it? Just get me into Champions League. You just want to feature in the Champions League? You don't want to do anything substantial there? Like, you just want to be there, participate? Or do you actually want to be in that competition and actually do well? There's a difference here. I just want to make it to Champions League so that I can say that I'm in Champions League nights. Or do you actually want to be in the Champions League so you can actually go to the quarterfinals and semifinals? In order to go to the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals of the Champions League, you need to have a squad that's capable of doing that. You see what I'm trying to say? No, I just want to make it to Champions League. That's it. Khalas. I don't want anything else. Just get me to Champions League and I'm happy. Well, Brest are in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? There are many teams that are in the Champions League. We just want to participate, or we actually want to do something about it? That's my problem. Like, just making it to Champions League ain't going to cut it. Ms. What annoys me, big up Faisal. Ms. What annoys me the most is fans who trust this process and expect other teams to stagnate. City will improve and be back. Arsenal will strengthen. Forest have a serious owner. I agree, man. I agree. For people to think we're just going to catch up, we've not been able to catch up since since the new owners have taken over. We've not been able to catch up. We're consistently finding ourselves in a rebuild. Every summer window, we're finding ourselves in a rebuild. We've not, it's not like we're strengthening every time. In fact, last summer window has been a disaster. The players we got in last summer, we're going to have to rectify all of that this summer. And there was a lot of players from last summer that I didn't want. I never wanted. Some I was okay with. They haven't performed. Okay, no problems. But there was so many I had a huge question mark over. So many. João Felix. There was no need for João Felix. To be honest, there was no need for Jadon Sancho. All of these players were unnecessary. We needed a different. I wanted very basic, very, very. I wanted a very, very simple and straight to the point last summer window. I wanted Olise because I thought Olise is an absolute needle mover. He wanted to join Chelsea Football Club as well. I'm not going to hear otherwise. We bottled that. We didn't want to give him what he wanted. He's gone to Bayern Munich and he's doing bits there. I wanted Olise. I wanted a striker that can, make a serious up front, which was Osimhen. I knew Gyökeres would have been, I think, more suitable for Maresca, but Osimhen, we were there. And I just wanted another defender, a solid defender, an absolute leader, an experienced defender. That's all. I didn't want 10,000 midfielders, and I didn't want more kids. I didn't want 10,000 wingers. I didn't want all of these defenders that are not needle movers. I didn't want all of this. I never wanted Renato Viga. Do you know what I mean? As I said, never wanted João Felix. I was happy with Pedro Neto. I know Pedro Neto has not done well, but I was happy with that. Never wanted Sancho. And many other players that we got. I never wanted that. The real Kevin K, big up my man. Us being on bad side of records such as Ipswich having their only home win against us this season and Brentford keeping their only home clean sheet against us shows how poor we are. There you go. Reja Park, big up to you, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. This Chelsea team will be punching bag in the UCL. Yeah, look, I don't want to be a punching bag. I don't want to be a punching bag. Yes. Did you believe we would win the Champions League in 2021 with Tuchel? No, I didn't believe that. I didn't think we could win. Yeah. But I thought with Thomas Tuchel, with a quality manager, maybe we have what it takes to go far. I at least believe that. I didn't think we can win it all the way, but I at least believe that we can do some damage here. Even Reece James said it wasn't expected. Chelsea fans wrote off that season. See, this is good. This is good conversation, Demon. You're saying expect the unexpected. That's what you're saying. You're saying expect the unexpected. But you can expect the unexpected when you have a manager like Thomas Tuchel. You can expect the unexpected when your organization doesn't strip off every fiber of the business of the club to bring in people from Brighton and Monaco and so on and so forth. In 2021, it was still under Roman era. We still had Peter Cech, we still had Marina, and there was a little bit of quality in the squad. We had the likes of Thiago Silva, we had the likes of Rudiger, we had the likes of quite a lot of experienced players. N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic. There was a lot of experience, man. Like those players, they were high quality players, man. They were doing a lot of good stuff, even at international level. Now, you can expect the unexpected with them. You're telling me to expect the unexpected with what we have right now. Maresca and the squad that we have. This is the issue. This is the issue. We're not the same anymore. We're not the same anymore. We are not the same anymore. Meta World TV. Big up, my man. Big up, my man. But Miss, surely you must appreciate our current journey is step by step. It honestly is not relevant what teams like Nottingham or City are doing. Our target was 4th at the start and we are 4th now. Step by step. Okay. I mean, why is the target 4th now? Where was the target last season? Where was the target before that? Okay, fair enough. I'm happy to see your point of view that we start the step-by-step process now. Target is 4th. We're 4th. I want to ask you this, Meta World, because obviously the season's not finished yet. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you in my live chat a lot. Obviously, the target is 4th and we are 4th. What are you going to say if we don't finish fourth? Hypothetical, because you may turn around and say, no, we will make fourth. But I'm just saying, hypothetical, where's your stance going to be if we don't make fourth or fifth Champions League football, right? Because that's what you're telling me. Where's your stance going to be? Because it's quite possible we don't make it. The fixtures coming up, it's very possible we don't make that. So where's your stance going to be on that perspective? And two, what is your step-by-step next step next season? So let's say we do make it to Champions League. Let's say, for argument's sake, we make it to Champions League. What is the next step for you next season? Because you need to start holding the club accountable. I feel like I see you in the live chat and you're always pro everything the club is doing. And you're probably going to rebuttal by saying, I'm against everything. No, there are certain times where I've come out and in isolation have praised the club on certain factors. It's just there haven't been too many incidents where I can praise them, in my opinion. For me, the club doesn't need to be where we are right now. It could have been run in a different way. It could have. So I want to ask you, what will your stance be if we don't make Champions League football this season? And what will your stance be next season if we do make Champions League football? I'm keen to see, because you need to start holding the club accountable. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. One UCL 21 because of world-class manager, not world-class team. TT organized a decent team into Europe's best. Well-organized, defensively strong. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. Either way, Miz, we will win the conference and make it into Europa. If we don't make top four, it's due to injuries. We had to Jackson, Noni, Lavia. My target is fourth, but due to circumstances, I accept Europe. So it seems like, so from what you're saying, Meta World, you're fine with everything. You're fine with anything and everything. You don't want to hold the club accountable. You seem to have excuses readily available for any situation. See, I get it. You're a fan. I'm a fan as well. I'm a fan as well. We're just different type of fans. We're different types. You're a fan that is, the club could do no wrong. I'm fine with whatever. You're fine with Europa. You're fine if we don't make top four, top five. You're saying we've got injuries. Circumstances. Circumstances are always going to be there. So you need to understand that you're a different type of a fan. There are many different types of fans. You're a different type. You can't see the club doing anything wrong. For you, everything the club is doing is fine. Yeah, some can say low standards. Low standards. Me personally, I want to see my club at the top level. I want to see my club in Champions League the way I've been watching Arsenal and Real Madrid. I've been watching PSG and I want to see my club at that level. I want to be waking up on Champions League nights doing watch-alongs with you guys and have that. Do you remember, Meta World? Do you remember not that long ago when we won the Champions League in 2021 and even the following season when we almost made that comeback against Real Madrid? When we went to the Bernabeu and we needed to score 3 goals and we were up 3-0. Do you remember those nights? Are you going to tell me that you don't appreciate those nights a lot more than what we are seeing now? Are you actually going to say that to me? Do you not think that is where we belong? Do you not think that? You're telling me I'm happy with Europa. I'm happy with if we don't make this, that. I'm happy, if we don't make it to Champions League, it's because of the injury. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm only not fine if we don't win conference and qualify for there again next season. I just remember Arsenal under Arteta first couple of seasons struggling. Now they have amazing nights versus Madrid. Meta World, so you bring up Arsenal. My thing is, why do we have to like, why are we being forced to sign up that Arsenal struggle with Arteta, so we must as well? When has this become like the benchmark? When has this really become the benchmark? Oh, Arsenal went the Arteta way. They struggled the first few seasons, and now they're experiencing great nights in the Champions League. So we must follow suit. What? Why? And what have they won, my man? What have they won? We never followed their way. They've been struggling for the past 20 plus years. They've not won anything substantial. They've not won a Premier League. They've not won a Champions League ever in their life. Why do we need to follow this path, Meta World? Why? Why have we been brainwashed that, oh, you know what? That is the only way. That is the only way. There are other ways. We used to do other ways. There are other ways. We didn't have to trust the process and all of this nonsense. We didn't have to do that. And what has trust the process won Arsenal now? Under Mikel Arteta, the only thing Arteta won is the FA Cup. And honestly speaking, we should have won that FA Cup under Frank Lampard. We should have won that. Arsenal got so lucky. There was some, first of all, Pulisic's injury killed us. Secondly, some mad calls from the referee. Why do I have to accept that this Arsenal way is the only way for? Why do I have to accept that? Why? This is the difference, Meta World, and I hope I'm making some sense, and I hope finally you understand, because I see you rebuttal all the time, and your rebuttal doesn't seem to make sense to me. It doesn't seem to make sense to me. 6 seasons, almost 1 billion spent, 1 FA Cup, and a possible UCL is success. But when Chelsea won UCL, Club World Cup, FA Cup, Europa, Roman's last 7 seasons, it's called failure. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Fans like this are the reason we're in this position. Get this guy blocked for his comments, constantly trying to brainwash other fans with his dumb comments. No, don't block him. He's not being rude. He's not being abusive. Don't block him. It's just, obviously, I think the thought process is a bit flawed. I feel like the thought process is a bit flawed. Victor, it's because some fans don't understand it's not like Roman times anymore. Okay. It's not like Roman times anymore. Let's explore this. Let's explore this a little bit. Due to PSR rules, we can't splash the cash on top players. Due to PSR rules, we can't splash the cash on top players. There's so many things that I can dissect here, and I will. We need to build slowly, and Arsenal are a good example of it. We need to build slowly. Okay. Due to PSR rules, we can't splash the cash on top players. I'm not even going to bring out all the business that we've done under the new ownership, okay? Because we've spent over 1.234 whatever billion, all right? 1.2 billion, okay? I'm just only going to talk about some recent business that we've done. Victor, recently we bought Giovanni Kenda and Asugu in a combined package of roughly 75 million euros. Roughly 75 million euros. Now, okay, granted, their wages are not that expensive and they're on long-term contract. No problems. All right? Don't tell me we're not splashing money. Please don't tell me we're not splashing money. We are splashing a lot of money. We have splashed since these new owners have come in. We have splashed a lot of money. The problem here is they've splashed the money on kids, a lot of kids. And some of the kids, we didn't even make it. Didn't even make it. And they've already been sold. So don't tell me that, due to PSR rules, we can't splash the cash. We have splashed the cash. We've chosen not to do it on top players. Now, I can see someone say Milo, say Enzo and Caicedo. Sure, okay. We've bought Enzo and Caicedo. That's great. That's great. But we're not going to do that anymore. We've done that for Enzo and Caicedo. Why not for a striker? Why not for a striker? Why not for a defender? Why not for a goalkeeper? Why is it just Enzo and Caicedo and we should just be happy? Why not get me a top striker? Just allow us to compete. Like, instead of getting all of these other young strikers, Margu, this, that, the other, why not just get me a top striker? Look at the amount of money we've spent. We've spent more than 1.2 billion. You're telling me the level of spending that we've done, we couldn't have afforded a top striker. We could not have afforded a top defender. Like, we've spent a lot of money. I'm sure there was budget available. I'm sure there was budget available. Enzo and Caicedo together worth about, let's say, I don't know, they're close to 250 million. All right. $250 million gone there. Okay. Well, there was still a lot of money left to get yourself a striker and a defender and a goalkeeper. And then buy your kids. Then buy your gems. Why haven't we done that? So I don't buy this. I don't buy this whole thing about, for PSR rules. For PSR rules. Ultimately, we've still spent money and we've done, to get past the PSR rules, Victor, we've sold the women's team, we've sold hotels, we've sold car parks. It's not like we're not spending. We're still spending and we're getting ourselves into trouble. And then we're having to asset strip to make us survive. Look at the mess we had with guys like Lukaku. He was a top striker at the time. We gave him 300k a week and he was impossible to sell. This is why I support the model. Sign less risk like Dilap. So just because we did that with Lukaku, that's it. Just because we did that with Lukaku, that's it. Now we don't want to do this. Now we don't want to go down that route anymore. Every top signing will end up like Lukaku. Everyone will turn up like Lukaku. So let's go with less risk and hope they just turn out to be monsters. I feel like the probability of that to work out is probably less than buying the next top talent. Not every top talent is going to turn out to be like Lukaku, Not everyone's going to turn out to be like Lukaku. Lukaku's a special character. To expect everyone is going to turn out to be like Lukaku is mad. But to say everyone will turn out to be a superstar if we get someone cheap is, I think, even more mad. Buy your Margu. Dilap is a player I like. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind Dilap. But we have a lot of young players in our squad. We have a lot of young players. Adding Delap to that situation, I don't think it helps the squad. All these young players that we have, how many of them are actually going to turn out to be superstars? Maybe 2, maybe 3 max. So there's still going to be a lot of wastage. There's going to be a lot of wastage. So I, I don't think just because sign less risky players and a lot of them will turn out to be great players. I don't buy that one bit. And you might say, yeah, okay, well, fair enough. They may not, but they're less risky and we're not going to incur a lot of expenses. It's just, it's, for me, it's not a thinking of a top club. It's a thinking of a mid-table club. This is how Brighton think. This is how Brighton think. This is how Dortmund think. It's not a thinking of a top club. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. The match will start very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Haj, big up to you, my man. How are Arsenal a good example when in the third full season of Arteta, they were in a title race going toe-to-toe against treble-winning Man City in 2022-2023 season, while our third season, we're hanging on to fifth. Some will tell you that, no, it's step-by-step process and we're doing good. We're not doing good. We're not doing good. It's mad. It's mad. We're not doing good. Shivendra, model that was never worked in football short term mainly gets this much support. Yeah, I don't understand the level of support this model gets for showing no success. I find that bizarre. I really do. Like, this model has now been in operation for 3 seasons and it's not really yielded any success. Yet the level of support this model gets, wow. Easy money sniper miss. What's this negativity? So what if we finish 10th? We are in year 3 of this project, step by step, brother. Step by step. It's mad. Faisal, big up, my man. Is what annoys me the most. If fans who trust this process and expects other teams to stagnate, yeah, I already read that. You said that before. You said that before. Stephen, bro, you need a banana to de-stress yourself from reading delusional comments. Now, it's interesting to read delusional comments, man. It's interesting. Gihi Dilab Gittens in our summer and people will still hype it up. People will absolutely lose their marbles. And you know what, Ashraf? See what you've just said here? Gihi, Dilap. I'm not sure whether we're going to get Dilap. 50-50. But let's just say, Gihi, Dilap, Gittens, this fan base is going to get a hard on. They're going to get a hard on by looking at that. But you see, Gihi, Dilap, Gittens, it doesn't really move Chelsea. Gihi, Dilap, Gittens keeps us mid-table. In my opinion, it keeps us mid-table. 6th, 7th. None of these names, Gihi does not move me one bit. Dilap's good. Okay, fair enough. I'll give Dilap. I don't think it's a surety that he's gonna come to Chelsea Football Club. Gittens is okay. He's all right. He's okay. Shao Felix Piz, why do you think we will not get Dilap? Our only competition is Manchester United. That's not the only competition. You're mistaken. Newcastle's in the mix. Newcastle could potentially lose Isak. They're in the mix. They're in the mix. And if Newcastle make it to Champions League, which I think they will, I think Dilap will fancy them. Man United, if it's between us and Man United, it's really a 50-50. It's really a 50-50. Don't forget, Man United's a strange team, you know. Man United's a very strange team. I will not be one bit surprised if Man United screw every single Premier League match from here till the end and end up winning the Europa League. I will not be surprised because this team is chaotic. If you look at some of the teams that are still available in the Europa League, you wouldn't put it past that Man United may win. You wouldn't put it past it. They could. They could. Whether they do it or not is a separate story. They could get absolutely bashed up by Lyon today. They could. But don't be surprised if they get something out of Lyon and then they go all the way and win it. Don't be surprised. They're a strange lot. And if that happens, if Man United win Europa League, you know what that means? You know what that means if Man United win Europa League? If Man United win Europa League, they make it to Champions League. If Man United win Europa League, they make it to Champions League. Can you imagine Man United making it to Champions League from being 14th? Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. They will laugh at everyone. They will literally laugh at everyone. They will literally laugh at everyone. All right, let's get ready for the match. Finally, the match is upon us. Zombie hours. Look at that, 2:45 a.m. It's 2:37 a.m. now. It's going to be a long day for me, man. I'm going to be so tired. By the way, all you can eat Chelsea later, tomorrow, not later. Early UK time, 11:30 a.m. Make sure you guys are all there. And it's all kicking off from the other side of the coin. Just to let everyone know, all you can eat Chelsea is going to feature from now on at here, the other side of the coin. All the lads are going to be here, and we're going to go live. So for the remainder parts of the season, we are going to be going live for All You Can Eat Chelsea, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully, it's going to be fun, and make sure you guys are all there. Make sure you guys are all there for that. Need all the support. Everyone that's been following and supporting All You Can Eat Chelsea, hope you guys can do the same thing on this channel as well. All the lads will be there. Obviously, I'm the host now, and Matisse is going to enjoy being one of the panel members. There we go. Match is about to start soon. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Big up to each and every one of you guys that has joined in. Make sure you smash up the like button, guys. Let's get those likes up. We're target as many likes as possible. It'd be amazing if we can get to 500 likes. I think that will be sensational. Players are on the way out. Chelsea Empire, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. These comments are mad. How do we go from winning a trophy for 20 years on a yearly basis to now accepting some model that hasn't shown us any hope? Last season, we went further in domestic cups. Exactly. I'm all this support for the model when the model's done jack. I have no idea. I have no idea why there is so much support. All right. Players are on the way out. We'll have the match started very, very soon. This it's incredible. They rather win one major honor with a 10-year model than to do that with Roman did and win year over year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Stephen, big up my man, means the owner signing Andre Santos from Brazilian second league and now him being worth 60 to 70 million is direct proof this model works. Feels like you only look no. So I have praised the model in isolation. I have praised the model for Andre Santos, but for every Andre Santos, there's at least 5 other ones that haven't worked out. David Washington, Angelo Gabriel, Cesare Cassidy, David Datra Fofana. So there's many other instances where it hasn't worked out. So you have to understand this model it's a massive hit and miss. Massive hit and miss. I think the hit rate probably will be about 2 to 3 good players out of 10. But for every 2 to 3 good players, if we're not serious, these players will move on. Like, for instance, Cole Palmer, Stephen. Cole Palmer, he will not appreciate Chelsea being mediocre for too much longer. He will not appreciate this. Then what are you going to do? You can praise the model for bringing in Cole Palmer, but what are you going to do when the same model ends up selling Cole Palmer down the track? Because we have to. Because he's got ambitions. What are you going to do then? And what are you going to do if by the odd chance we sell Andre Santos as well? What are you going to do then? As much as I would love to see Andre Santos be with us, but what are you going to do if they actually end up selling him? Mind you, we've got a lot of midfielders, and Andre Santos is not going to come back to Chelsea to just be sitting on the bench. What are you going to say then if they end up selling him? So yeah, Enzo, Cucurella, and Palmer only have one more season before they give up. I believe that. I believe that. The players are out, taking team pictures. I love this comment. We play 50 to 60 games a season. There is enough space for 5 midfielders. Okay, let's use that concept and let's not worry about midfielders. Let's look at we had quite a lot of wingers or forward players or even defenders. Why has Renato Viga left then? Diminut, why has Renato Viga gone? Why has João Felix gone? Why has Desassi gone? Why have these players opted to leave? Even though we've got a lot of games, we play a lot of games. Why have these players gone? I know that it's not midfield, but why have these players gone? Because we've got a lot of games and we need defenders and we need forward players. Why have they gone? We lack a little bit of people up front in the forward areas. Why has Joao Felix gone? There's a lot of games. Okay, so this guy's being abusive. I got no time for this guy. I'm gonna uh, just gonna report this guy. I've got no point. I've got no issues if you want to rebuttal, but if you wanna be rude, yeah, I got no time for that. I've got no time for that. The match has started, ladies and gentlemen. The match has kicked off. I can barely see anything. It's all smoky. I can barely see a thing. It's all smoky. Absolute smoky. Some atmosphere, obviously. Cross coming in and it's been blocked. Looks like it's gone out for a corner. Cuba, welcome to Warsaw, Miz. Texas Blue Snoop settings in Warsaw. Snoop, up in smoke. This guy's back again, man. This VDYK. You're a wannabe minerals, dude. Man. How do I get rid of these people, man? I don't know why they come to the channel. Like, if you hate me so much, why do you come to the channel? Why? Cross coming in, and it's been defended. Hopefully he's gone now. Another corner coming up for Legia Warsaw. Corner coming up. Look at the stadium, man. It's absolutely smoking. Whoa, they got the header as well, man. That was dangerous. Ooh. Early days, and oh man, that's a clear header. Lucky it hit Achapong. George had no idea. Tariq George had no idea. All right. I think Achapong playing left back, huh? Is Achapong playing left back? Timothy Kane is your boy. Kafka is not my boy. Not my boy at all. Keeps moving mad on Twitter with his toxic positivity. I'm convinced he's trolling. Yeah, I don't know what's he's yeah. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something wrong. He's got strange takes. Daniel Eunice was right. Warsaw fans are crazy. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Crazy how you see unbelievable fans across Europe, stadiums that are absolutely lit up. You just don't see it in the Premier League. In the Premier League, you're not going to see flares. You're not going to see this level of smoke. It's like it, all across Europe, like Greece, for instance. Like have a look at a match between Olympiacos versus Panathinaikos. It's lit. Or Turkey, Fenerbahce versus Galatasaray. Like the stadium is on fire. In the Premier League, it's a little bit boring. I have to say, it's a little bit boring. Tosin, Achapong is playing on the right side. Who's playing on the left side then? Oh, it must be Buddy Ishil. Buddy Ishil playing on the left side. Daniel G. Miz, it feels like punishment. We have gone from watching mad Champions League games to now this. Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Oh, that's a good pass to Dewsbury Hall from Tosin. Back to Dewsbury Hall inside the box. Sorry, it wasn't Dewsbury Hall. It was Cole Palmer. My mistake. How dare I say Dewsbury Hall to Cole Palmer? Disgusting. Tosin now. Back to Tosin again. Legia Warszawa pressing high. Finally, the smoke is clearing. And I can actually watch the game. Before that, it was all foggy. It was all smoked up. Smash up the like button, guys. I would love to see 500 likes. We've got 233 people live right now. So let's get it to 233 and we'll progress from there. Let's get it to 200. Push the likes. If you've enjoyed the conversation so far, if you've enjoyed the interactions with myself and the live chat, and enjoying the commentary for the watch along, smash up the like button, guys. I'd love to see. Let's get to 200 and then we'll work ourselves to 500 down the track. Let's pump the likes to 200. Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, Shivendra is bang on. It's because the tickets are too expensive in England. Normal people can't afford, and those who don't really care about the club. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's get to 200 likes. Come on. Legia Warszawa has the ball now. It's a nice stadium, man. It's a nice stadium, nice field. Who's this Brazilian brother they have? Commentator said he's a tricky customer. Nice ball stolen by Cole Palmer. Well done, Cole Palmer. But there's no support. There's zero support for Cole Palmer and the ball given away to Legia Warszawa. Cole Palmer playing from that right side today, and Kunku playing up front. And Tariq George playing on the left side. Legia Warszawa finds the ball long. It's well done by Chelsea, well done by Malagusto, but it's back to Legia Warszawa again. Pump the likes, guys. Let's get the likes. Let's get the likes up to 200. Come on, come on. Let's pump the likes. Ashraf, even as slow as Piliquota wasn't dropping these Gusto stinkers. Benoit. Nicely stolen. Dewsbury Hall entering the box now. Looking for a cross. He's going out for a corner. Someone saying Lukaku. ABC saying Lukaku, lol. Why are you saying Lukaku? Is Lukaku there in the stadium or something? Joel Miz, without your live stream, I can't watch the Chelsea match. Too boring, same thing. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Corner coming up for Chelsea. Header met by Buddy Shield. Still there. Sancho. And Kunku. Oh, man, come on. Should have been a goal there. Should have been a goal. I like how Maresca praised Tariq George. Yeah, he likes Tariq George. He does. Sancho trying to pick up a pass, which is the right thing to do. I mean, you can say that, take a shot. I want to see Sancho take shots. That was the right thing to do. Milo saying, take a shot, Sancho, damn. Fair enough. It's a tight angle. But I do want to see him take more shots. Chelsea Empire, big up to you, my man. Thank you so much once again for the super chat. My Twitter takes are ownership negative, and I can't help the way I feel. I have to say what I feel. Allah didn't design me to be fake. F the haters, please. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Absolutely right. Reece James out wide to Sancho. Sancho driving forward now. Sancho taking on his man. Cole Palmer with a shot, and that's gone out for a throw-in. Miss, do you think it's a confidence thing that Sancho and our other attackers are so unsure of their moves in the final third? Yeah, probably. Probably it's a confidence thing. Yeah. Lack of confidence, and when results don't go your way, your confidence dip a lot more. It's the manager's job, I suppose, to try and instill that confidence back. Also, the player's job to shake it all off and get back in again. Sancho, Achapong, Reece James in midfield, ball over the top. Sancho keeps that ball in. Adam, timestamp. I've got 10 minutes, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Malagusto. Yeah, it's good interception there that time by Malagusto. Well done. Easy money sniper. This is way more entertaining than that Barca game. We're so blessed to have Maresca. My man, Easy Money Sniper has he's truly taken up on my sarcasm role. Sometimes that's the only way to follow the club. Just be sarcastic. Oh, nice. From Achapong that time. Reece James. Buddy Shield, Tyreek George. Cross coming in. Bit too long. Ah, yeah. Get myself a pillow. It's 3 a.m. Honestly, if I got myself a pillow, I would fall asleep. I really would. 3 a.m. It's all us now, to be honest. We've got all the possession. Liga Warszawa had the first 5 minutes, and all their energy is gone. All the energy is dead. But I expected this. I knew, regardless of who we started, we at this level, we should be too much. We should be way too much. There we go. Almost Sancho cross. It's been defended. James Atwood, boring. SM, bring back sarcastic Miz. Don't worry. He'll be back. Reece James. Back to Dewsbury Hall. The ball given away by Cole Palmer. Cheaply. Ball in behind. That's offside. 100% that's offside. Surely that was offside. Anyway, doesn't matter. They're not going to go anywhere. They don't have the quality. They're not going to go anywhere. There we go. Ball stolen by Nkunku. It's well tackled again. Liga And there we go. Ball given away by Legia Warszawa. Just when it looked like it was going to be a little bit tasty, the ball given away. Now Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer dashing through, finding a ball for Nkunku. Oh my days, Nkunku, what was that, my man? Oh, wow. Wow, Cole Palmer. I'm sorry, Nkunku, that was rubbish. That was rubbish of a different level. That was rubbish of a different level from Lukaku. He's so uninterested. This guy's genuinely horrible. I mean, what was that from Nkunku? That was genuinely poor. That was genuinely poor. Mad. That was mad. Nkunku clearly wants to leave Chelsea anytime. Even right now. Mid game, he wants to leave. Continue. Reece James now has the ball. Nice. Too much power, Reece James. Way too much power. That's a foul. Nkunku popcorn is cooking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Popcorn is cooking. Did you just call Nkunku Lukaku? Yeah, I think that this is what one of the brothers is doing. ABC. ABC is calling Nkunku Lukaku. Maresca is ruining. Sad to see this. Miz, please bring back the sarcastic Miz. This match is boring. I'm already hooked by that Arsenal versus. Yeah, I know you guys all want the sarcastic Miz back. Well, don't worry. Just relax. He'll come back. He'll come back. Tyreek George. Cole Palmer. Back to George. Gusto. Tyreek George. Liga Warsaw. Deep block. Deepest of all deep blocks. Oh, my days. Sancho. What was good? At least he recovered. Look, I don't think Liga Warsaw are going to do much. This is the most they're going to do. They're not going to see the ball, and they're going to try and counter, and then don't have the quality up front to hit us properly. So this is going to be an absolutely one-sided match, like I expected, like I predicted. Kopama, almost, almost. Liga are the best. Liga are at best a 20th to 15th Prem side. Prem side? So you're saying the bottom five, they're at best about. You're disrespecting the bottom five teams in the Premier League, you know. In the Premier League, the bottom five teams can beat literally anyone, any place. It's it's not a given. Okay, sure, Leicester and Southampton have not been playing well. Ipswich are no mugs. Wolves are no mugs. Liga Warsaw are nowhere near Premier League level. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nowhere near Premier League level. Bro, Liga is fifth, 12 points behind league leaders who are also crap. 20th in the Premier League. Yeah, no, it's mad. Buddy Shield now has the ball. Benoit has got the ball. Tuned out for a bit. What's currently going on, brother? Currently, what's going on is it's us. It's only us in this game, and it's just a matter of when we're going to score the goals. Because Liga Warsaw are not going to do anything in this game. They're not doing anything. It's only us. So it's just it's on us. Can we score? Can we put the game to bed? Or else we're going to go to bed. That's what it's all about. Reece James. This is really a practice match, man. This is like it's like a friendly. It really is, because look at the way we're moving the ball, just lethargic. No, we're not really being cutthroat. Reece James. Lucky with Liga Warszawa did intercept that pass from Tosin, but Dewsbury Hall was there. Look, I don't even remember when Liga Warszawa had the ball. Seriously, I don't even remember. They just can't get the ball. They can't get the ball, and they won't get the ball. Here we are again inside the box. It's just a matter of time when we score, and then just put 2, 3, 4 past them. All Liga Warsaw can really do is just defend, deep block. That's it. Just defend, deep block. Malagusto attacking the box right now. Yes, Cole Palmer, cross coming in, corner. It's going out for a corner. Smash up the like button, guys. Come on. The least you can do for me is pump the likes. Let's get the likes up to 200, man. Come on, guys. Let's see it go to 200. Let's get it pushed up to 200. Quick. Just another 65 to go. Corner been defended. Malagusto to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer tries to put in a corner. Cross. That's a poor cross from Cole Palmer. And the ball is back to Chelsea Football Club. And Liga Warsaw is not going to... I'll be surprised if Liga Warsaw has 30% possession. I'd be surprised. I don't think they'll have even 30% possession. Tariq George. Reece James. Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho trying to take on too many players to take on for Jadon Sancho. And we're going to press them and we're going to win the ball back. There we go. We've won the ball back. Oh, no, they somehow kept the ball. Oh, no, here we go. We won the ball back. They're not going to do anything. Just 48 more likes. 48 more likes to 200, guys. 48 more likes. Let's get to 200 likes and then we'll push for 300. 48 more likes. Tariq George. That's good defending. Kubov, Miz, fun fact. Liga Warsaw rejected Lewandowski twice for lacking potential. Wow, lacking potential. That's mad. Marlos Miz, I'm going to be real. I'm really disappointed in Palmer's performance most of this year. It's just because he's our best player. That's why we haven't said much. Yeah, look, he's been underwhelming. And that was probably going to happen off the back of a stellar season last season. But having said that, there's been a lot of times where he's missed out on like assists. His performances, I'm not taking away the fact that he hasn't been lackluster. He has. But there have been certain performances where he actually hasn't been bad. It's just the stats don't show it because his teammates have let him down. 45 more likes, guys. 45 more likes. Come on, come on, come on, man. Let's get to 200. Come on, guys. It shouldn't be this difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult to like. Like, you guys are here on a regular. Don't know why it's so difficult. Yeah. Liga Warsaw finally get the ball. And finally in behind. Liga Warsaw, they're finally in behind. And there you go. See the shot? See the shot? That's the quality that they have. There was a good, lovely ball in behind. Very good ball in behind, and there's zero quality. There's zero quality up front. There is zero quality up front. And here we go again. Chelsea now with the ball. Liga Warsaw 20 has 29% possession. 29%. Stephen Miss, what would you be doing first? Watching the hub? Watching the hub or a Chelsea Conference League game? But the hub can get interesting at times. The hub can get interesting. What a shite game. Maresca out. The demon at who's our striker when Nkuku's that deep? Why are you complaining, demon? I thought you were all up for whatever we're doing. ABC glad Maresca found the level of the squad. AITCH, more value in the hub. Easy money sniper. I've seen better ball possession on the hub. Better ball possession. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't like possession-based football. Chelsea have become boring. Do you know what, Royston? I hear what you're saying, man. I do hear what you're saying. It's so robotic, isn't it? This possession-based football. Like, there was a time when, obviously, when Barcelona did it, and we all fell in love with it. Yeah, that's how we want. That's such a beautiful way to. Now I'm like, do you know what? I don't really care about possession too much. Just play good, solid counter-attacking football. Be defensively strong. Be very good off the ball, and just hit teams on the counter and knock them out. And I know it's going to be very difficult when you come up against teams that don't want to have the ball as well. You can't really play counter-attacking football. But then just be direct. Just be direct. Do you know what I mean? Maybe play a little bit of basketball. Like, I wouldn't mind Chelsea playing basketball with Liga Warsaw. I would love to see Chelsea play basketball style. You know, it'd make it a lot more interesting. It'll allow Liga Warsaw to come out of your shell. Masters of Transition, Miz, what's your take on this? Our first half of the season, we had memory of Pochettino football. The minute Maresca introduced his style, we lost games for fun and we are boring. Yeah, maybe you might have something like we were very basketball-esque in the start of the season. You're right. And then we became more of this methodical style. And we started to lose games. You might have a point. You might have a point. Milos, the problem is not possession per se. It is controlled, pragmatic possession like this Maresca and Pep type that I dislike. Look at Enrique, free-flowing. That's true. That's true. Enrique likes possession, but it's more It's more productive possession. It's having a purpose. Whereas Pep and Maresca at times, the possession lacks purpose at times. I feel like the possession is not really going anywhere. It's just side to side a lot. It's not really looking for incision, passing. But then again, maybe you look at the personnel. You look at the personnel with PSG. You look at the personnel with PSG. Cavara. Cavara is brilliant winger. Desiree, brilliant winger. Barcola, brilliant winger. Osman Dembele, brilliant forward. And even their midfielders, they are always looking for incisive passes. Their fullbacks, Hakimi, Mendes, always looking for incisive passes. Do we have that level of quality? Probably not. Probably not. So for us to play that level of excitement, you need to have quality. We don't have that level of quality. 30 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen, 0-0. How did we not even score yet? To be honest, I don't think we've created any goal-scoring opportunities. We've got possession, but we've not created goal-scoring opportunities. Royston, we play slow possession football that goes nowhere. Yeah. Guys, we're about 36 likes away from 200. Can we get 36 likes to 200 and then we push for 300? We want to get to 500, man. And we can do that. We can easily do that. Let's get to 200 first. Only 36 more. So if you haven't smashed the like button, take a moment. If you haven't smashed the like button, take a moment, smash the like button. If you're enjoying this watch along, not the game, but my conversation, then smash up the like button. Cole Palmer now with the ball. There's no support for him. There's absolutely zero support, and he gets tackled. The ball goes out for a throw-in. Pump the likes. There you go. 29 more likes. 29 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. 29 more likes. I just hope Cole Palmer doesn't pick up an injury, I really hope Cole Palmer doesn't pick up an injury. Honestly, I didn't expect Cole Palmer to start this game. I thought Cole Palmer, we need him against Ipswich. Premier League game's just around the corner. They're probably sleeping, to be honest. To be fair, Miz, I'm about to get my blanket. Honestly, if I got my pillow and my blanket, it'll be nights out. It's 3:18 a.m. Where is Sancho going? Where is Sancho going? Faisal, PSG project shows how simple football can be. They have an elite director, an elite manager, and a good blend of experience with top young players. Same with Barca too. The formula is very easy, man. It's very simple. The formula is not so complicated. We make it complicated with these up and coming new directors and up and coming players and up and coming manager. We want to make it difficult for us. Ronnie, big up, my man. Personally, I don't mind selling Gusto for 60 million. Liverpool is looking for a right back. 60 million for Gusto. If we get that, then I think you'd have to entertain it. I don't think anyone's going to pay 60 million. Malo Gusto is still a very good player. Don't get me wrong. I don't think anyone's going to pay 60 million for him, man. That's a lot of money to pay for a fullback. I know we did that for Cucurella. I get that. But I think Malo Gusto, even if we can get up to like 45 million, I think that could be a decent price. Only because Maresca don't use him as a fullback. And here we go, goal coming up. Oh my days, Cole Palmer. Whoa, Dewsbury. What a save. First time. There we go. The first proper chance we had. Dewsbury. That's a brilliant shot from the Dewsbury. Nice curler. Big save from Legia Warszawa. That's the only chance we've had so far this game. Proper chance. And Legia Warszawa goalkeeper has been able to palm that off. A little bit of break now. One of the Liga Warszawa players is down. Ladies and gentlemen, perfect time. Let's get to 200 likes whilst the player is down. 22 likes. Let's get to 22 likes. 22 more likes for 200. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was a good shot. That was a good shot from Dewsbury. Good save. Good save. Dewsbury Hall needed to hit that with a lot more venom. He went for placement, which is fine, but he needed placement and a lot of venom. He needed to put a lot more pace on it. The pace was just good for the goalkeeper to react quickly, palm that off. 16 more likes, guys. Let's get to 200. Malagusto now. Ball over the top. Oh, almost again, Nkunku. The real Kevin K, you're a trooper, Miz, for doing streams for this game at 3 a.m. Sack it off and get some rest, bro. You know, I wasn't feeling good, right? Like, obviously, you can hear it. My nose is all stuffy. My throat is a little bit sore, itchy, a little bit feverish. And I was sleeping. And I had the alarm for 12:45 a.m. I went to bed about 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. 10. 9:30. And at 12:45, my alarm went off. And I wasn't feeling good. Like I was under the weather. There was a huge part that was saying, just sleep, Miz. Forget about the watch along today. Just sleep. But then I was like, you know what? A lot of you guys always wait for the watch alongs and we have a good conversation. At least, look, I know we don't play good, but at least we watch together, man. We suffer together. We all of us are suffering together. At least we're there for each other. And I thought, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll do this. I don't want you guys to be just suffering all on your own. So we do this. Bottom line, I woke up to suffer. I woke up to suffer with you guys. Tariq, big up my man Miz. Did you reach the point that just let this season finish and we end our pain? I've reached that a long time back, but the pain's not going to end, man. You think the pain's going to end if the season finishes? First of all, there is no finish to the season. Straight after this, there's Club World Cup, and that goes on for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So there's no end to the season. And then before you know it, summer window, preseason friendlies. With a blink of an eye, next season starts. So I don't know what pain you're saying that we're going to be over. The pain will continue. Ooh, long range shot from Reece James. Goes nowhere. Ahmed, the state of Chelsea FC in 2025 missed dissecting a KDH shot versus Oslo in the Conference League. This sucks, man. Oh, my days. Oh, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. Royce and Miz, what happened to flair players in football? Players are afraid to take risks anymore. Yeah. Well, not some some players they take risk because they're good. Yamal, Dembele, Duo, Rafinha. Our players don't take risks because they're not good enough as well. They're not really good enough. They lack confidence too. Tyreek George taking players on. Oh, nice pass, Tyreek George to Malagusto. That was actually well done by Tyreek George. Just Gusto couldn't keep the ball. Google Efu, big up, my man. Players that take risks get sold to smaller clubs. You can't take risks with us. The manager will put an asterisk on your name. And then before you know, you're playing for someone else. Okizinho, Miz Gusto slowly turning into Dallo 2.0. Damn. I mean, Gusto is still young, so hopefully he can come around. James, don't worry, Miz. The kids will save us. The kids will save us. Kuba, are we even going to win a single match in the Club World Cup? Do you know what? Do you know what? You might be onto something, bro. Oh, look at this pass from Cole Palmer. Is it's it's amazing to say this. It's actually quite shocking to say this, but Cole Palmer's actually dropped a stinker in this game against Legia Warsaw. How's Cole Palmer dropping a stinker against these lot? But that's been the story of Cole Palmer this season. It's been a bit lackluster. Losing Pulisic for Sterling, Sancho, and Mudryk. Liga Warsaw, I have to say, they've been defending well. I mean, they haven't done anything else. They're not really attacking because they can't. They don't have the quality. But at least they've been defending. At least they're covering one side of the game. Okay, we can't attack, we can't score. At least we'll defend. We'll defend our hearts out. They're doing that. They're doing that. They're doing that. Look, there's only one winner here, and that's us. There's really just one winner here. Yeah. I highly doubt they're going to score. Highly, highly doubt. They're just not good enough to score. Look at Tariq George. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll have a quick nap, guys. Maybe I'll have a quick nap. Corner coming up. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be anything before halftime. I'll take a bit of quick 10 minutes nap, power nap. What happened? I heard Dewsbury Hall. I heard Dewsbury Hall. I heard Dewsbury Hall. I heard the commentator say Dewsbury Hall. I actually fell asleep. I'm not even kidding. I actually fell asleep. I actually fell asleep. But I heard commentators say loudly Dewsbury Hall. Did he do something? What did he do? Halftime. Did I miss something? Did Dewsbury Hall do something? Halftime. Halftime. I don't even know what to say to you guys, man. I'm not really sure. I actually fell asleep, man. That was nice. That was a nice little quick nap. Quick little nap. Yeah. 0-0 halftime. I don't even know how to assess that. I'm not really sure how to assess that. Like, what am I going to assess? It's Liga Warszawa. Like, what am I meant to say? All I can say is that from what I've seen, because I slept for the last probably 6-7 minutes, close to 10 minutes. Cole Palmer's probably not been good. Nkunku with his popcorn. I might actually tweet that. I tweet that about Nkunku. People are going to get upset. Look at the XG. Look at the XG. 0.44 XG for us. Oh my days. Matisse is calling. Matisse. Bro, I just woke up. I slept the last 10 minutes. Because, bro, it's crazy hours for me, bro. It's like 3:30 a.m. I took a quick nap.
Bro, you know what? Let me. I don't know how long you're gonna. Let me make sure I redirect you, because I can't believe you've just said 3:30 a.m. and you're watching this. I would be punching air if I was watching this game at 3:30 a.m. I would be punching air.
Matisse, 3:30 a.m. is now. I started streaming at 1:30 a.m. my time.
Oh my god. I will redirect.
Oh, Matisse, what is this, bro? We see Real Madrid, Arsenal, we see Barcelona, Dortmund, PSG, Aston Villa, and then we see this, bro. How, bro? How can my honestly, bro? How can my dick go up, bro? How can my dick actually go up, bro? It can't.
Oh my god, bro!
Bro, it's.
I don't know. I don't have words for this. I don't know what to say. I can't believe that what I've watched the last 2 nights and then what I'm watching now. It's a different sport. It's genuinely a different sport.
It's a different sport. It's golf, bro. It's golf.
It's cricket. It's golf. It's
nah, don't disregard cricket. All right, cricket's actually quite exciting.
Baseball. Okay, baseball. It's baseball. It's baseball.
Bro, I kid you not. From minute 36 till halftime, where I heard the commentator say Dewsbury Hall loudly, and I woke up. I went to bed.
Hello? Hey,
Javon, how are you, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys? Not good.
You're enjoying this scintillating football? You're liking it? You're getting hard on?
Bro, this is horrific. We were on a high for the last 2 days in the Champions League, and we turn up to this shit. You know what this is? This is the perfect example of an awesome weekend and having to go to work on Monday. This is what this is.
Can I ask a question? How can people watch us play like this against Legia Warsawa, watch us play like this against Copenhagen, and then when people are discussing the possibility of not making top 5 or not making Champions League, it's like, well, why are we complaining? We're there now. We're in 4th. Our trajectory isn't positive, though, is it? Like, if you had to place a bet, it's not looking good, bruv, is it? You know, are we going to play like this at St. James's Park? Are we going to play like this against Liverpool? Are we going to play like this against Forest? When are we going to start playing better football? Because since Santa came down the chimney, it's been L's in terms of the football, bro. It's been mad.
Matisse, they tell
I will
me,
say-
Matisse, they tell me we're having a very good season. That's what they tell me.
I just want people to be honest with what they're watching.
No, they don't want
it's
to.
not good.
They don't want to.
Can we at least admit it's not good? It's not good football.
No, I disagree.
And
I disagree. I don't want to
the
admit.
trajectory is not good. We're literally just hoping that everybody around us is so inconsistent and so bad that we just manage to just scrape into Champions League. It's not going to be because of us. I know that now. It's not us. It's definitely everyone else.
Bro,
It's because everybody else. If other people were not as bad as they are, we would not be in the position we're in. We wouldn't.
absolutely. Look, Matisse, it's a simple analysis. You know, Man City just a point behind us, Matisse. Man City are just a point behind us. Now,
Yeah, but how are they even still behind us?
yeah, but listen to this. Man City fans and everyone else, all of us say that they're having a poor season. Correct? They're having a poor season.
Yeah.
So how is it possible that we're having a good season when they are just a point behind us and they're having a poor season? Because if you're telling
different standards,
no,
different
I get it, I get it,
Let me tell you
I
something.
get it, I get it. Different standards, but why is it different? When have our standards gone so fucking shit that this what we are serving up is actually good?
Let me answer this. Right? The standards took two different paths the minute clearly walked through the door and decided to go with youth. And City decided to sign the best manager in the world at the time and decided to recruit for that manager. That's when the standards took a dip and City standards skyrocketed above us. That right there is the inclination of when things changed. Right? And to get back to that standard, we need some people that are going to be just as ruthless, that are going to go out for the best. It's as simple as that. So I get your question and I get your concern, but we're just not at that standard. So their bad season
even if you're
is our
signing
good
young
season.
players, sign the best young players. No one can tell me that this is the best team you could have assembled in the under 25 category. Is this the best that this generation has to offer? Because if it is, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Let's be real honest. If this is the best you could find, we're in some serious shit. The next generation is cooked.
Yeah, you're right, bro. if you're gonna build the best young team, get the best young players out there, man. Get the best young players. Get your like Musialas, get your Florian Ritz, get your Desiree Dua, get the best of the best, man. Like, don't tell me I'm looking for the next big thing before they become the next big thing. Like, that's such a gamble. Like, that is such a gamble. How many supposed next big thing actually turn out to be the next big thing? How many? 1 in 10? 2 in 10?
For all we know, we could have signed a bunch of like Asu Fatis.
No, but Matisse, we have, haven't we? We have, haven't we? Chasre Cassidy, David Datra Fofana, Washington. The list goes on.
Yeah.
Mark Yu.
I just think a team that is meant to be the best young team in the world, because that's how much we've spent and that's the ethos, that's the approach.
Yeah.
Should be way more entertaining than this.
How
can they're playing like a bunch of old men? I'm sorry. They're playing like a bunch of old men. These men are playing today like they have played for 10, 15 years and they're absolutely cooked and they're washed and they're tired and they're stagnated and they're finished. They're not playing like young players. Where's the pep in your step? Where's the zippity zig? Where's the zag? Where's the jinky majink? Where's the excitement? It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What's going on?
Chelsea has sucked all the life and hope and ambition out of these young players, bro.
What kind of young team is this? Where's the excitement? Where's the intensity? I don't understand.
No, you're right, bro. You're absolutely right. You're right. And
these don't look like they're about to retire.
And on top of that, a manager that is also he's a developing manager, like developing players, developing manager, developing everything.
Somebody asked, "Is this a Chelsea Legends game?" Good question.
Matisse,
is this a Chelsea Legends game?
Am
I watching Jeremy?
I honestly said in my watch along, this is no different to a preseason friendly that we see, like Club America versus Chelsea or Philadelphia versus Chelsea. Like, how is this any different? There's not any different, right? Actually, it is a little bit different because at least in those games you see a little bit more basketball-esque type of football. You see some goals. He, Liga Warszawa, they know there's only they don't have the quality up front. They don't have the quality to kill us at all. But what they decided is, you know what? I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to try and defend. That's all I can do. I'm just trying to defend. And we, on the other hand, we don't want to take any level of risk. We don't want to have incisive passes. We don't want to have creating chaos in the box. We don't want to do any of that. We want to find that one lovely ball through to open up everyone and find that one perfect goal. We're looking for that perfect goal.
I genuinely think we should start signing players from Ballers League. just go, someone said it in the chat. Just go and sign PK Humble, man. Go and sign PK Humble, man. PK Humble. Go and sign PK Humble, man. Because at least then I'm gonna get some jinky majink. At least I'm gonna have fun. Just let it all go, man. Just go sign some YouTubers, man. Go sign Chris MD or something, man. Fuck this, man. Go and sign it, man.
But you know what? I think Speed would be nice as well. Speed would be brilliant for us.
Okay, ISO Speed, man. Seriously, go sign Speed. Speed will be running up and down the wing. He won't know the offside trap. He'll just be doing all sorts. Go and entertain me, man.
And he'll be doing this. See you.
I don't understand.
That, man. Come on, man.
I don't understand why Maresca can't stick to a starting 11 for the rest of the season. Why are you making subs, bro? Why are you making changes? How about these people need to get fitness back on form and get some form of confidence going? Why are you, especially that Brentford game, bro? This man sold us. I'm getting a headache. Already. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry.
I can't believe. Yeah, no, the brother realized what am I actually talking about here?
No, but do you know what, Javon? I'm sorry. Let me run it back. Why do we need to play our strongest team against Legia Warszawa? Arsenal played Real Madrid with injuries. They had no, bro, don't piss me off. They played with no striker, no starting centre-back next to Saliba, right? So trivial. There's no Ben White all season. They had rotation. Why are we unable to rotate 4 or 5 players against Legia Warszawa? 1.4 billion spent. We can't make some rotations. No, I'm not having it, bro. No, I'm not having it.
The issue is the rotation gives you this shit.
I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. I'm sorry.
Do you know what? I was very surprised to see. I was very surprised to see Cole Palmer. I don't understand why Cole Palmer's playing this game when we literally have a game in another 48 hours time against Ipswich.
Cole Palmer is playing this game, and look how he's playing.
And
look at how we're playing.
The stinker.
Cole Palmer's playing, and if he wasn't playing, look at what's going on here.
Bro, look at the stinker he's dropping against Liga Warszawa.
Oh man, we need him out there, and he's not even having a masterclass.
He's having the total opposite of it. He don't want to be there.
I need second half. I need something special, man. I need 2-3 goals, man. I need some proper. I need something, man.
The fact that we're saying we need something special from Cole Palmer against Legia Warszawa tells you all you need to know, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm resigning for the rest of the season. Fuck this. There's light somewhere else,
bro.
There's happiness somewhere else.
This is why I'm not even kidding. Next week, Wednesday, I'm gonna have full Real Madrid gear. I'm gonna have the Real Madrid headband. I'm gonna have Real Madrid everything, bro. I'll be there for the 4-0 victory that they're gonna put on against Arsenal. I'm Real Madrid next week, but I'm Hala Madrid. I'm Hala Madrid next week, bro. Because there's nothing to cheer about us, bro. What am I gonna cheer about us? We're gonna play a return leg against Liga Warszawa.
We're gonna have to bring on Cucurella, and he's gonna have to box crash and score the winner.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. You're absolutely right.
We're relying on a left back becoming a god man to win us again. All right, yeah, I'm done. Wrap it up. Time to go home. Start again next season.
Has this bullshit second half even started yet? Do you guys even know? I'm not even watching. Has it started?
It hasn't. No, not yet. Not for me anyway.
I'm definitely going to look for at least 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes of quick power nap during that second half.
Do you remember what it was like to play these teams? We used to just smoke the shit out of these teams, bro.
bro.
We
Look,
used to just smoke the crap out of these teams.
I remember, I remember us playing not that long ago, return legs at Bernabeu and almost winning it after dropping the first leg. Do you know what I mean?
3-2 win,
Like
almost doing the comeback.
I don't remember us playing all of these nonsense teams previously. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Against these teams, you should be able to pull up to their stadium, throw a smoke grenade. They'll start coughing. They'll start coughing and choking. Everybody's out, and then you walk in there with your gas marks on or whatever, and you handle business. You've taken over. Done. Smoke them out. 3-0. Whitewash. Put down the pads. Finished.
by the way,
Adios.
apparently Cole Palmer's off. People are saying.
What? Cole Palmer's coming off.
Generational stinker
Apparently.
and hooked.
Cole Palmer's coming off.
Apparently, I don't know. People are saying, "Is that right?" Live chat. Let us know if that's true or not. I'm not really connected to anything. I'm not really sure. I'm not even watching. I'm busy talking to my lads.
Let me tell you this
Yeah,
drop off and
Colwell and Noni. Colwell and Noni are on. Colwell and Noni are on. Toss and off.
You know what? This reminds me of a preseason game, bro. Seriously.
I'm hanging up.
Yeah, Palmer's
that's
off,
one-
lads.
yeah.
Palmer's off. Palmer's off. Madueke on. Palmer is off.
All right. Love it. I'll chat to you man tomorrow on the show.
No longer.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. Second half, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Started. Welcome to second half, guys. Let's push for 300 likes. That look. All I can ask for is likes because this game is not going anywhere. Now Cole Palmer's off as well, so I'm not really sure. Hey, look, he didn't do much anyway in the first half, but yeah, I don't know where are we gonna get the creativity goal or this, that, the other. And I hear it. It's not like he gave us any creativity in the first half. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is foul. Yeah, sleep along. So smash up the like button, guys. Let's get to 300 now. Let's get to 300. I think that's the next target. Let's make this fun by getting targets on likes. That's the only thing I can say. Let's try and get 300 likes. We'll go over 300 people. Sancho on the left now. Madueke on the right. Malagusto. Smash up the like button, guys. Smash up the like button. Shotgun wide, Dewsbury Hall. We've got 59 more likes. Dewsbury Hall with a free header. And it's gone over. We got people like Dewsbury Hall in the box. Once upon a time, we used to have glamorous midfielders in the box. Now we got Dewsbury Hall. Roman Abramovich, thank you so much for the super chat. Club's done, man. I'm done with this shit. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you. KDH, that's good. That's some good defending. We are so funny, man. We are the laughing stock. We are the laughing stock. All right, here we go. Can we score? No, we can't. Sancho's going nowhere. It's gone out for a corner. I stopped watching the game. I'm on YouTube now for the vibes. I'm just suffering. Oh, look at this counter. Look at this. There's no quality. Obviously, no quality. They got no quality. No quality. Even on a counter where they look like they're ahead with their players, they still don't have the pace, the power, the quality. We could literally just have one defender left in the back and we could probably still defend this entire game. But what's the point? We're not really doing much moving forward anyway. We're finding it very difficult to open up Legia Warsaw. Matisse said it right, man. Like these sort of destinations, we should be coming into these stadiums, light up a gas bomb, with our mask on and handle business. Destroy the opposition and handle business. He's right. And here we are. Madueke with a cross. Finally, thank you. Tariq George, well done. Finally, some chaos in the box, and it has led to a goal. Finally. Nice goal. Shot from long range from Reece James. Ricochets off the goalkeeper, and Tariq George was there for a tap in. Good stuff. Well done, Tariq George. Well done. Yeah, happy for Tariq George, man. Really, really happy for Tariq George. The ball was pinging around, and Reece James has a crack. Tariq George there to mop things up. Well done, Tariq George. Finally, we get the goal. Or else this was a boring affair, man. Well done, Tariq George. Sukaya Baka. The goal is all Reece James. Yeah, he took the shot. Still, you got to still follow up. And he did. He followed up. Big up. Chelsea won. Finally, we got the goal. Tariq George. Well done, Tariq George. I'm happy for him, man. I'm so happy. I like him. I like Tariq, man. I like Tariq. Hopefully he turns out to be a good player for us. Adnan Shaba Tariq. Only Mudrik. No Miz Daddy Saka. Only Madueke plays direct football. Kuba, imagine the shock these players will have if they actually go from Conference League and Liga Warsaw to Champions League and Bayern Munich. Yeah. The increase in quality is going to shock these players. You're right. That was a striker's goal. Yeah, you got to be able to, mop up. You got to be able to sweep in and pick up on those chances. And big up to George for doing that. Big up to Tariq George. It's very easy to just sit there and not react. Tariq George reacted. So. Smash up the like button, guys. Let's get to 300 likes. Come on. That's well done by Buddy Yashil. Reece James again. Reece James pulling the strings now from deep. That's how Inzaghi got most of his goals. True, actually. Yeah, Inzaghi he was always reacting quicker than everyone. And just mopped up any loose change. He mopped up the loose change. By the way, Adnan saying, by the way, their stadium is quite nice, better than ours. It's a nice stadium. Yeah, you're right. What's their stadium capacity? Can someone let me know? What's their stadium capacity? Looks like a very compact stadium, man. Like the fans are so close. Fans are very close. Sancho. Look at this. Look at what Sancho's doing. Cross. That's a good cross. It's actually a very good cross from Malagusto. Eunice said 31,000 capacity. Okay. X Noise, if end up in Champions League, in which STR bracket do we land? We could land with Barca and PSG in the same group, for example. Same group. It's a league style situation. We could still play Barca or PSG in the league. Liga are arguably the biggest club in Poland, so the stadium has to match their stature. Yeah, fair enough. 31,000, decent for them. It's about 30,000 capacity, okay. Miz, is it just me, or does the pitch itself on Stamford Bridge look small compared to other pitches? I think it is small. I think the Stamford Bridge pitch is small. Yeah. Benoit. Good. Malagusto, Tariq George. Back to Gusto. Shivenda Miz, did the England coaches improve free kick training? Both James and Rice scored very good free kicks in recent times. Yeah, maybe. Ricardo Miz, is fifth place still good enough for Champions League? Chelsea shouldn't have to wait to qualify. Wait on this to qualify. Yeah, fifth place is now good for Champions League. Yep. Yeah. Can we get to 300 likes, guys? 48 more likes to go. 48 more likes. Let's get to 300. Pump the likes, guys. Let's get to 300. 7 p.m. in the UK. I'm ready for the bed. It's been a lackluster game, of course. Of course. There's nothing. I mean, it's a one-sided game. It really is just a one-sided game. And it would have been nice if we just kept on pumping goals. It's not like we've been pumping goals either. We just got the one goal. Yeah, Adnan, I'm actually more excited about Man United Leon Spice game. I'm actually more excited. I'm looking forward to that. I might just have that on the side while I start work. Yeah. Madueke scores. Nice. Here we go. Finally, hopefully the goals are coming now. Hopefully the goals are going to come now. Madueke scores. More direct, Madueke. There you go, 2-0. Finally, the goals go. Hopefully, we see a few more goals, man. That's the only thing that's going to keep us entertained. Madueke scores. Well done to Madueke. Poor giveaway from the goalkeeper, and then Madueke was open. Lovely. Nice little finish from Madueke inside the box. Well done. Well done to Madueke. Yep. Nice goal. Nice goal. Bring direct football back. Miz, we are killing it, scoring goals, and you don't seem happy. I'm happy, man. What do you want me to do? Like cheer up and down? I'm very happy. I'm very ecstatic that we scored 2. Yeah. I don't know what else you want me to do. Is you should have woken up at 3 a.m. Yeah, I probably should have. And just to let you know, Ahmed, I'm just feeling a bit under the weather, man. I'm not completely feeling well. So, and I'm not going to jump up and down against Liga Warsaw. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm not going to. That would be so strange. That'd be so strange. And it's Conference League. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy we're doing. I'm happy we're scoring. Yeah. I expected a win anyway. I expected a win. Flop it out, bruv. Flop it out, bro. It's that type of a match to flop it out. Rain, this is Conference League. Yeah. Matisse is having a party. As if there was 1,000 berries and only one was poisonous, how many would you eat if you got 25k for each of them? Mr. Sanders, what kind of nonsense is that, man? What kind of nonsense is that? Ricardo Miz, you're okay with this performance, not happy. You expect this club to do this day in, day out. Shouldn't have to fight for this. So I agree with you. It's all worth being celebrated. Yeah, yeah. Shivendra maths class, yeah. Balling behind. Liga Warsaw, yeah, zero quality, zero quality. It's 3 in the morning for Miz. What is these questions? Yeah, brother is asking me some mad questions. Brother, that's gambling. Never gamble, people. I mean, 1,000 berries. One of them is poisonous. How many will I have for 25,000? Yeah, I know the odds are good that I'm not going to be picking up the poisonous one anytime soon, but my man, life's too precious. Life's too precious. So I don't want to gamble on my life. I would never ever gamble on my life. I respect my life. I respect my body. I respect what God has given me. I would never. I wouldn't try. I wouldn't try. I wouldn't even try one for 25, like 25,000. What's $25,000 going to do? What's $25,000 going to do, man? Nothing. So I wouldn't try. I wouldn't try for any level of money, to be honest, because that's disrespecting my life. Putting it up for a gamble. Nice. Cucurea's on. I didn't even notice Cucurea's on. Sancho's still there. You best believe Sancho's probably. Oh, shoot, bro. Oh, finally he takes a shot. Finally Sancho takes a shot. It's well saved. Need a little bit more bend. A little bit more curl. Sancho's definitely not going to start against Ipswich. He's playing large portion of the match now. Lazio losing 1-0 to Glimt. Wow. Damon, big up to you, my man. How has the game been? Very poor first half. Not poor because Liga Warsaw has been good. They're rubbish. Poor because we didn't do anything in the first half. Second half, we've scored a couple of goals. Been a little bit more direct. And we've caused problems for Liga Warsaw. So,
Yeah, Noni Madueke has done well, and more assertiveness from Reece James taking long range shot, which Tyreek George mopped up. So better second half. First half was terrible, terrible first half, Damon. This is a costly to watch games where you are as it is in the UK. Everything costs a lot and rights sold to various businesses. Look, it is costly because not everything can be watched from the same subscription. So, for example, Premier League is with Optus. So my phone plan is with Optus, which is the telecommunication company here. So Premier League is with them. I think I pay approximately. I mean, it's part of my package with my internet and phone and everything. But I think that Premier League portion is probably, I don't know, $30 per month, maybe $30 a month. I think it might be around that. Champions League, Europa League, Conference League are not with Optus. They're with another subscription called Stan Sports, or Stan, Australian based. And I pay for Stan nearly $40 a month. So 30 for the Premier League, 40 for this. So you look at $70 per month. And I don't get to watch any other leagues. So if I want to watch La Liga, if I want to watch Serie A, that's with BN Sports. And that's, I think, a yearly subscription of nearly $200. Nearly $200. So what's that per month? Almost just a bit tad more than $20. So let's say 25 bucks a month or something like that. Less, sorry. It was 12. Less than $20. Say $16, $17 or something like that, right? What is it? 200 divided by 12. Yeah, $17. $17. So 70 plus 17, 87. Yeah, let's say I'm approximately paying $100 a month just to watch football. Yeah. Which is expensive. It's expensive. It's not cheap. What the hell is Nkunku doing? He's not in the game at all. Get him off. I mean, is this any different to any other games? I actually thought maybe Conference League he might be able to do something. He's unable to provide anything at Conference League as well now. Cucurella to Sancho. Sancho driving forward, driving into the box, and going nowhere. And now going backwards. Omar Miz, I'm traveling to Sydney soon. Is there any beaches or restaurants you would recommend to check out? Yeah, bro, there's heaps. Beaches, look, so many, man. So many. Bondi Beach, Coogee Beach. Shot goes over. Go to La Perouse. Maroubra Beach. Places to eat. Plenty, man. Plenty. I mean, where do I even start? It's just a lot of stuff, man. Just Google, literally. Depends where you're going to stay in Sydney, you know. Shot from Nkunku, and it's been saved by the goalkeeper. Royston, here in South Africa, we watch all the football, all the leagues on SuperSport. So we just pay for one subscription. See, I would love that. I'd love it in one area where I can just watch everything. These days, everyone want to make money. Do you know what I mean? Everyone wants to make money. Everyone wants to make money. Smash up the like button, guys. Can we get to 300? We're just about 40 away, 41 away, 41 likes away from 300. Can we get to 300? Let's get to 300 likes, guys. Take a moment. Take a moment right now. If you haven't smashed the like button, take a moment right now. Smash up the like button. I'm coming to Australia for vacation. To someone say to me, stay out of the beach. No, I mean, no, you don't have to stay out. Like, obviously, go to the beaches that've got like lifeguards and swim between the flags and don't go too deep. Australia is not a country to mess about, man. Australia is surrounded by ocean, and even internally, there's some wild, wild wildlife. So don't go to any sort of beaches that's got zero people there. Only go to beaches that have got people that are swimming in between the lines, and there's lifeguards. Don't be going into these, because the entire country is surrounded by ocean, so there's beaches everywhere and anywhere. But be very careful if you're going to areas where there's no one there. I wouldn't trust, because there's a reason why no one's there swimming in those beaches. Because those beaches, yeah, that might be your last swim. That might be your last swim. Dewsbury Hall shot blocked. And it's a penalty. Penalty. Dewsbury Hall wins a penalty. Maybe Nkunku's going to take this penalty. Nkunku's probably going to take this penalty. The balloon man is going to take it. Well, that was outside the box. That was outside the box. Is it a penalty? Is this a penalty? Is your favorite Sydney or Melbourne? Sydney, man. Melbourne. I've been to Melbourne a couple of times. Do not like it one bit. I know a lot of people like it. Like, a lot of people enjoy going to Melbourne. I don't one bit. I actually rather go to Queensland, to Gold Coast. I love Gold Coast. For me, Queensland's far better destination. Melbourne's boring, I feel. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a penalty on Dewsbury Hall. That is a penalty on Dewsbury Hall. 100%. That's a pen. That's a penalty for Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, it's a penalty for Dewsbury Hall, man. No doubts about that. Have you ever fought a kangaroo? Well, what do you think I am, man? Fought a kangaroo. Do you know how big these kangaroos are? Not to be messed about, man. Like, I've seen kangaroos live. Like, we went to a holiday house location a few years back. Yeah, it's a remote area away from the city and whatnot. South of New South Wales. And Nkuku's taking it, by the way. Nkuku's taking the penalty. Like, that holiday house, every morning we'd wake up, we'd see kangaroos outside of our, like, outside in the front yard and even in the backyard. Like, it was a massive acreage that we were, staying in. It's a huge place, and there used to be kangaroos all around us. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Nkunku, oh my goodness me. Oh, this guy, man. Nkunku, I feel sad. It's over for Nkunku. It's over. It's over for Nkunku, man. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. Madueke, another goal. Another goal for Madueke. Well done. Well done. Madueke scores. And Kunku must be thinking, man, I can't even buy a goal these days. And Kunku must be thinking, I can't even buy a goal. And Madueke with another one. 3-0. 3-0. Madueke with a goal. With a brace. Madueke with a brace. Nice goal from Madueke. Sancho enters the box, crosses it in, and Madueke. Nice goal. Nice goal, man. That was a nice goal. That was a lovely goal from Madueke, I have to say. That was a nice goal. Well done. Well done to Madueke. Nice little tap in. Good cross from Sancho. Sancho gets himself an assist. Sancho, 2 assists. Yeah. Did he get 2 assists? Yeah, he did get 2 assists. Yeah. Nice goal. Nice goal. And here comes Matisse Armani. Matisse Armani in the building. Matisse Armani in the building. Good to see him getting some minutes. Why not, man? Why not? Look, at least we got 3 goals, man. At least we got 3 goals in the second half. Hopefully, maybe a couple more to come. Hopefully, maybe a couple more to come. Ma on. Ma on. Ma is on. Yes. Matisse is on the pitch. Oh, wait. It's a Murgu. There's a kangaroo on a watch along on the internet, and someone is asking him, have you ever fought a Miz? There's a kangaroo. I just realized what Adnan said, man. Adnan, you're too funny. Which one is Ma? Is it a Murgu? That was a poor penalty, man. That was a poor penalty. Very, very poor penalty. He can't buy a goal, man. And Kunku can't buy a goal. It's a hard tackle. That's a hard tackle, and Kunku. And Kunku keeps it moving, man. And Kunku keeps it moving. 3-0, ladies and gentlemen, to Chelsea. I expected a victory. In fact, I even said before the match started that I expect us to smoke them. I do. I think my score prediction was 3-1, 4-1. That's what I said. And I said, regardless of what the lineup is, man, like we should have far too much quality for these guys. And I've been proven right. So yeah, this win was expected. Man. On to the Premier League matches. That's where the party's at. Dinesh, and big up to you, my man. And Kuku gave his 2 weeks leave notice. He's done. Man has put in the resignation. Is now on notice period. George was good today. Yeah, I agree. George was good. Benoit. You know what? Benoit's been good as well, man. Benoit's been good. What do you think? Who is better, Sesko or Delap? I'd go with Delap because of the Premier League experience. Sesko for me, Ian is saying. Has Jurgensen been tested? I don't remember a shot. No, he's been a spectator. Jurgensen's been a spectator. Jurgensen literally been a spectator. Guys, let's get to 300 likes, man. Just another 28 more likes. Pump the likes, guys. 28 more likes. Take a moment. Take a moment right now and get to 28 more likes. George, who cares? You can win nothing with those. Kanishka, do you have any good young centre backs name in mind who can be a superstar? I mean, Barcelona CB Kobasi, Real Madrid CB Asensio. I think these guys will become superstars. I don't think we're going to get them, but I think they're going to become superstars. Damon, the striker we should have gone was Alvarez from Man City. He's the next big thing. And super young. Yeah, you're right. Alvarez, supreme quality, man. Supreme quality. Dewsbury Hall loses the ball. Delap will be Kane's long-term replacement. I think he's good. No other real English strikers coming up either. Yeah, potentially he'll be English national striker for years to come. Yeah. I'm not confident going next season with Delap. Delap for 40 million is very cheap, but as an up-and-coming star, he can't be our main guy. Yeah, I mean, how many more up-and-coming stars do we need? We have so many. We have to get something certified to balance things out. Do you know what I mean? Miss, let's be honest. Since Palmer went out, we started playing better. Palmer needs to be less individual. I don't know whether Palmer was being greedy. He wasn't having a good game, but I don't think he was being greedy. Man, I'm so sleepy now. I am so sleepy. 4:25 a.m. The crazy parties. I can't even go to bed now. It's nearly morning, and work's gonna start. I can't even go to bed. Can I squeeze in maybe at least a couple of hours? This match will finish in about another 10 minutes or so. Maybe I can squeeze in just a couple of hours. Or even at least an hour. Even at least an hour. I have to squeeze in at least an hour. Please sleep for 10 minutes. We won this game anyway. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, man. Sleep for a bit. Yeah, I will. I will. At least for an hour. Would you give Nicholas Jackson to Newcastle with a fee as well to get Isak? Would you give Nicholas Jackson to Newcastle with a fee as well to get Isak? Yeah, I would. I mean, this is nothing against Jackson. I like Jackson. But Isak is an unbelievable striker, superior striker. But it's never going to happen. Like, Newcastle will never accept that. For Newcastle, Isak is the big thing. Madueke now attacking. Ball through Mehuka. Mehuka was looking for a goal. Thanks for the watch along. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Smash. Look, if you've enjoyed the watch along, enjoyed the commentary, enjoyed all the conversation, smash the like button. I would love to see at least 300 likes. 16 more likes to 300 likes. I mean, it would be nice if we got to 500, but that's probably not going to happen. But if we can get to 300, just 15 more likes and we get to 300. Viagra wakes you up, bruv. Trust. Not only like subs as well. Yep, Shubra, you're bang on. Bang on. There we go. Almost 300. 400 would be sensational. Can we actually get to 400? That would be mind-blowing if we got to 400. I won't sell Jackson because we will need 2 strikers. Yeah, look, I mean, essentially you don't want to sell Jackson because, yeah, we need 2 strikers. But the brother's question was, would you sell Jackson plus add money to get Isak? Yeah, I would, hypothetically. Is it going to happen? No. There you go, 310 likes. Oh, it looks like maybe we can push towards 400. Can we get to 400? If you haven't smashed the like button, guys, I'd love to see us. I'd love to see this watch along get 400 likes. I would love it. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash up the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. If we can get to 400 likes, wow. I mean, there's only 5 minutes left plus added time. I mean, it's highly unlikely, but you guys can help to push towards 400 likes. That would be incredible. 400 likes will be very nice. Very, very nice. Man, I say I'm going to sleep. Boring game. Yeah. "87 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Liga Warsaw 0, Chelsea 3. The tie is more or less finished. It's over. The tie is over. The next match is going to be at home at Stamford Bridge, and it's already finished. Like 3, Liga Warsaw is not scoring 3. No, they're scoring 1. To be honest, like they're just not good enough. Come on, Miz, lock in from this right into Man United. Leon, watch along. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Nah, brother, no chance. I need to rest a little bit and then get up for work. There's no chance. Like my eyes are already shutting down, like struggling to just stay up. Next season, our strikers will be Jackson and Delap, I think. I mean, that's the most That's the most likely combination based on the PR that's been dropping now. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not really sure whether we are a shoo-in for Delap. There could be other suitors for Delap. Positives apart from the win, another clean sheet. Yeah. We didn't have to do much. Opposition is so poor. We didn't have to do much. Good save. The first time Jurgensen's been called upon, and it's a very good save. It's a very good save. That's the best chance Legia Warsaw has had all game. That's the best chance. It's a good save from Jurgensen. His thoughts on Chelsea fan base. Wow, that's such a broad question. Thoughts on Chelsea fan base. There's a large part that's dumb. Yeah, that's the only thought that I can say. Three minutes of stoppage time, ladies and gentlemen. Commentator saying that supposed chance that Liga Warsaw had, which was saved by Jurgensen, that this could have made it somewhat interesting. Nothing is going to make it interesting. We are too superior to these lot, and it's not like I'm saying it in a proud manner that we are so superior than Liga Warsaw. It's just our quality is a bit too much for them. It's more the fact that they're so poor. 3 more minutes, minutes for Miz to sleep. Yeah. Off to bed soon. Struggling hard. 2 more minutes. Smash up the like button, guys. If we could get to 400 likes, I think that would be sensational. Can we get to 400 likes? Can we actually get to 400 likes? And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. That's good defending. Good interception from Colwell. Come on. Chelsea, 1 minute to go. We've wrapped this up. We really have. It's finished. We've wrapped it up. We wrapped it up a long time ago, to be honest. 3 goals, second half. Why not? Another goal would have been nice. But I don't want to be greedy. Match will come to an end very, very soon. Just a few more seconds to go. Glim 2-0. Lazio full time. What? That's a shocker. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all finished. All right, guys. I'm going to leave. I'm very sleepy. Thank you so much for joining in. Smash up the like button. We got a victory. That's all we can ask for. I shall see you guys few hours, I'll drop the review. So maybe after the Man United game, do look out for the match review after the United game. It'll be a funny review. So do look out for that. And until then, everyone, take care. See ya. Goodbye. Thank you once again.